live! Phlash! Phlash! Phlash, we have to start the Phlash. Okay. Well, welcome to the show. I know that Phlash was headed home today, as most of you know, and I thought he made it home. Let's give him a second. Sorry for the delay here. Phlash. Okay. If you guys don't mind, I'm just going to call him right now because he should be there. It's 7 o'clock, 7:01. He's usually never late.
Hello.
Hey, the show has started.
What time is it?
It's 7:02.
Happy New Year to the UK. The UK.
What?
Oh man. Oh, that's right. Can you hang on? I'm actually not that far away. If I actually speed up a little further here, I should be able to make it in probably within the next couple minutes. Still in Virginia. I'm trying to get back from Florida.
Why did you wait to the okay. Well, we're going to have to do some of the show without you or all of it.
Well, just keep me on the
Sorry,
phone
everybody.
until I can get there. Because I understand the camera is set up. Can you see inside the living room yet?
Yeah, the camera's set up. I guess you never turned it off from 2 weeks ago?
Correct.
Correct.
Well,
Okay.
I left nine days. I've been gone 9 days. Hey, I just went over 4,000 miles out here on the road. You know what you could do?
Sorry, everybody.
If you want to watch me get there.
Let's turn your. I can't.
I'll put my dash cam.
Okay.
On, and then you can just watch me get there. Okay.
Guys, I mean, end of the year 2020. I mean, it just makes sense. Well, we're gonna try to see if we can see into your car. You live in a red shoe?
Yeah.
Don't tell anybody. Hold on. Can you hang on? I gotta get upstairs.
I think everybody can hear. Okay, I'm taking you off speaker. You're moving fast.
I'm running. I'm actually in the house now. Hold on. Let me hang up. I'll get upstairs.
You went through the mountains. You can't hear me right now, but there were police chasing you.
Got my old XM tag right there. How about that? How many people have an XM tag on their bag?
I don't. I have a Delta Sky Miles tag on mine. What? Did somebody just drag your luggage? Phlash, there's a lot that we need to discuss.
Let me get all set here. Oh. Wow.
He can't hear me because he doesn't have his headphones.
Oh, I hear you now.
Oh, now you can.
Oh, my gosh. That is it. I'll tell you what. I'm not driving anymore. And this year, that is the last I am driving.
Wow, that's
year.
a great time for you to say that.
To keep me out of the car after all the miles, would you just hang on to my keys?
Yeah, I would be happy to keep your keys.
You got them? Man. You got them?
I know I have them. Yes.
Okay. Now hold on to my keys because I don't want to get out there and drive right now.
Let me just ask you a question, Phlash. Your house is a red shoe.
Yeah, I just painted it red. That's it. Yeah. You know why I've not invited you over to come see it yet.
Yeah. Okay.
Everything's red. You know red's my favorite color. So there's
I do know red here. Is that a car seat for yourself? What is that?
No, it's a backpack. You wear it on your back. That's one of the backpacks. I got all my dirty laundry. I had to keep America beautiful by collecting beer cans.
Oh, okay. So there's beer cans in here?
Yeah, they're the ones I found that I'll be able to clean up later. So I just need something to drink. Look what I got. I got my mug.
Flash's keys. Oh, you're with your Phlash. Well,
what?
What are you doing?
What? I got
Okay.
Oh wow! It's New Year. Yeah, I just told you that. I don't have one of those though.
I'm gonna give you one. You want one?
Which one? Yeah, throw one over here. Yeah, go ahead. I got it. All right.
Okay. Happy New Year! That was the way we were supposed to start the show, everybody.
We were supposed to have these. All right. So I got that. You know what I can't find?
You must be exhausted from all of this.
I am. I got my yellow. Where'd the white ones go? I used to have the white ones that said Phlash on them.
You ask this every time. I think after the show is over.
There they are. You got them.
Yes. Do you want these now? You asked this.
I like that. Yeah, I do like the white ones. Do you actually have the white ones? Can you throw them over here?
Yep. I'll throw those over to you too.
All right. Thanks. All right. Here we go.
It's a good thing you didn't come into the house wearing those as if you were driving on the road with those.
You know what it is? Hang on. I want to see what I'm doing here because I told you I'm so thirsty. Do you mind if I get a Snapple?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, you've been driving for God knows how long. You deserve some drink.
I got to get my drink ready to go. Can't wait to get my drink. Oh man, this is gonna be good.
Wow.
Yeah, here we go. Get my drink ready to go. Man, that was good. Got my Snapple. See it?
I can't.
Snapple.
You know what? I'm not laughing at you anymore this year. That's ridiculous, Phlash.
That was it.
That was have those in the refrigerator.
Yeah, that was it. They were really good. I tell you what, that will quench your thirst anytime you want. You want some of these? I know what I could get you because this is exactly what you want. Hold on, I gotta clean them all up. I just had my Snapple. I know what I could get you because it is New Year. Are you allowed to drink? Are you over 21?
Almost.
I got a draft for you right here. You want this? Because this would be a great one to drink here.
Yeah, I'll have some.
All right. Let me open it. It. Watch this.
Okay.
Watch.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. A beer. Oh
gosh, hold on. I pulled the entire top off.
Wow,
Let's open it that way. Here.
Pent up energy. Okay, here we go.
There it is. Take that.
Oh, that doesn't sound like.
You got a draft beer. That's not beer. Oh, look, it's draft Jelly Bellies.
Yeah. That's more your speed. Okay.
There you go.
Well, that happened.
Right. Now we're all set to go. You got your party drink?
There's 255 of you watching us throw jelly beans at each other.
And we got this party going on. I made it to the red shoe. I'm here. And look at this. This is actually really wild because this is the live stream Christmas one. This is the last time you can get this, isn't it?
It's the 2020 mug. This is the last time, for obvious reasons, that this mug will be available in our live stream store. I will share that link right here.
It's really cool.
We got this because this is a commemorative. This is the first year we did the show.
Oh man, they're still all over.
This is our 25th show, and I know that Eve sent us a picture of Eve Sauer, our friend. There's Eve with her purple mug.
Look at that. Hey, I've never seen the purple one. I always see the Christmas one.
Here's my purple mug.
You have a purple one?
Yeah.
No, I don't have a purple one. But I like the festive one. It's still festive here. I was still hearing on the way up through Virginia. There was still I can still hear Christmas music. I was like, oh, good. There you go. Maybe the end of the Christmas music. I was able to hear some of it.
Oh, that's very good, Phlash. That's great. Well,
Yeah.
you know, this is our New Year's Eve show. It's our 25th show, and I've been telling you. I told you yesterday morning on the radio that I was going through all of our top moments, and
Great.
so this is going to be sort of like a countdown. I've got 9 clips that I edited down so that we can kind of look back at all the absolute insanity throughout, from April till now. And so you have to absolutely watch. I've got it so that we should still stay within an hour if you have any plans. Sorry. But
most people are staying in for the New Year party. But yeah, the UK just rang it in just now, about 15 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So they're in.
What, right? Oh, a lot of you are already saying where you're watching from. Vermont. We've got Vermont. Let's see.
One of the states I didn't go into this year. A lot of people wanted to know, how did I miss Vermont out of all the states? It's because when New England closed down, it was so tough to, number one, get through New York. New York had all those restrictions in 2020. So I had that one shot that was able to get me up to Maine. And when you go to Maine, usually you'll miss Vermont. And then I had a shot. Did I want to loop back through Vermont, or did I want to miss Rhode Island? I was either going to miss Rhode Island or Vermont unless I stayed longer, and I had to get back. So I decided to Vermont wouldn't be as bad to go back to, but I wanted 40. So when I hit Alabama as my 40th state in 2020, I said, I don't even need to go to Vermont. So I didn't return to Vermont for that reason. So that was it. Everybody's asked that question of the 40 states that I went to. There you go. Look, they're all over. That's pretty good.
Florida, Tennessee, wow. Well, I know Gary, Texas.
Yeah, there you go. It almost sounds like all the states that I was in. Yeah, now you were in a lot of states as well, but
I was
you were
actually at the beginning of the year.
At the beginning of the year, you were actually, I remember when you were ahead of me. Do you remember that? Right around,
that funny.
I think it was around April, and you were ahead at that point. And then
I go through all the states I was in, and then it came to a screeching halt. March 15th, that was Vegas. I was leaving Vegas when they were closing it down. That was my last.
You went to one. I didn't go to Nevada this year because everything I did was by car, and drove as far as New Mexico, Utah, Idaho to the east, but missing Vermont and Montana and North Dakota.
It'll be interesting how we pace out each other next year, because my first speaking event that's scheduled in person is March 25th. I don't think that's going to happen, but then I've got a whole bunch. The freshest one is August. That's the one that was just booked. I think it was like last week, August in Florida for like the new stuff after the pandemic. So we're going to see if August is when I can actually break out of my house.
Yeah, so there's my map right there for 20. That one, but so I already have it set up right here. It's called the 2021 map of how many states I have gone into. 0, because I'll get a chance to mark 1 in about another 4 hours and 45 minutes.
Yeah,
and I'll be able to mark the red shoe.
You will not, because I have your keys.
Oh, that's right.
So once they take their keys back, you can go. This is some funny comments from all of you. One of which I thought was hilarious. I'm 36 years old. Not once have I ever laughed out loud because of the radio. Your bit this morning about making a cake in a mug, and you were going to take it over. She moved last night. Remember, you were going to take the cake cake over.
I made a cake, and then you didn't want it. And then as soon as I told you I was going to bring what I made, you said, no, I moved. Yes. And you didn't want me to bring it to you. There you go. What's that one?
This is another one. Okay, that was sorry. This one. Phlash reminds me of a combo of Robin Williams and Jonathan Winters with a soupçon of John Ritter thrown in for good measure. You are the Mindy to his Mork, which is why it works. If it was Mork and Mork, it would be chaotic instead.
That's a great comment.
In review, but I would like to say that we are going to have our last of 2020 Fan Clan members initiated right now. And this is an exciting one. I am about to welcome them all in. And what we started doing, because you couldn't have callers, we just had some people that emailed saying they wanted to be part of the Fan Clan. And this is the last entrance of 2020. And here it is, everybody. We've got 3
Yay!
more.
How about that? Great. I see faces, but I don't know exactly who they are. Now, right up there. Let me see who that is.
Hi, Phlash. This is Rick Elder
looking
from
right one?
Morristown, Tennessee.
Oh, man. You live in a really great area because, you can just almost sometimes look over and see the Smokies from where you are.
You can from the
so
high
close.
points around here. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
My ambition is
That's
to
great.
take my 69 Pontiac down Route 66.
Ooh.
Oh, see, that's going to be a lot of fun. Are you
Mhm.
going to start it in downtown Chicago?
Yes, got to do the whole thing.
But it'll be fun. So hopefully
Yeah.
you'll do it and let us know about it. Let me see who else we
Okay.
have. Who's that up there right now?
Dale Reynolds from Swansea, New Hampshire.
Oh, great. Just let us know what part of New Hampshire Swansea's in.
The southwest corner.
Oh, so you are near Brattleboro. You know, Janine sang over in Brattleboro for her Vermont appearance, not too far away across the Connecticut River.
Wow.
Right, Janine?
Gone.
I sang at a radio station, and there's this pond that has the Loch Ness Monster. That's where the Loch Ness Monster lives. Did you know that?
Fixed it.
Living room too.
Oh, you do?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I did it. Bargello. Took me a whole summer. I designed it and worked it.
Wow.
A lady that ran a Scottish shop wanted me to do it again. She said, "I'll pay you." I said, "I don't think I could do it again."
And then who is that over here? Is that Donna?
I'm Donna Decker.
There she is. Donna finally checked in from Evansville, Indiana. What is that? Does that say on you?
It says, "I believe in Santa Claus, Santa Claus, Indiana."
Yay! And you've told me before that you take your Christmas cards over to Santa Claus, Indiana to mail them, right?
I did.
And then the problem is people get a Christmas card, they open up the Christmas card, and they say, "Did you see where I sent it from?" And they say, "No, I've already thrown the envelope away."
No, my friends know to look for the Santa Claus postmark.
Aw. Donna is pretty much a Santa, too, of postcards.
That's right. You sent in most of those behind Janine.
You
do
saved
so
my
much.
wall from being bleak and bland.
Great city of the day guesser as well.
I
That
tried.
is so nice. Thanks you for watching. You're here because you want to be in the fan clan. Say, I'll pour candle wax on my radio dial.
I'll pour candle wax on my radio dial.
No one else comes close by a mile.
No
one else comes close by a mile.
Our man Phlash is second to none.
Our man Phlash is second to none.
And the competition bites the big one.
And
the competition bites the big one.
Bit on the other stations like a geyser.
Bit on the other stations like a geyser.
They're nothing but Phlash fertilizer.
They're nothing but Phlash fertilizer.
Yay! Now you teach yourself in a place hard to reach and do the weird lip noise. Go. Oh, now.
Oh, man.
All right, I'll tell you what, Rick, you're going to be 50-90 in the fan clan. Dale, you are now going to be 50-91. And then Donna, you will be 50-92. That's the way we're setting them up for now.
We have a 5091A fan clan member.
Oh.
This little puppy.
That's Glory.
Oh!
Thank you so much for joining the fan clan. Woo! Yeah, that's always fun to get more people in the fan clan that way. And so they always just get a hold of you and you set them all up and then we get them all on. It's really a lot of fun to be able to get more people in since we're not in studio to be able to do this. And I do the show from the road. I was doing it from Florida yesterday, and that was very cool that you joined in from while I was down in those warm temps besides up here.
Yeah. Looks like you still think you're in Florida right now. My aunt is watching in Florida, Teresa, and I saw flash past my cousin Heather, who's in North Carolina. I don't see her right now, but I recognized her pretty face on the little icon there. Here's what we're going to get into the top. We're going to do a countdown, the top 9 moments of live stream from 2020. But what I'd like to do, which is so important, is we have a mission that just came across my path. You know, my crazy friend Gary, who was the one that is the reason why I don't know if he's watching. Yeah. He told me that he has a friend, and this is an amazing friend, who is 82nd Airborne medic and paratrooper. and his name is John Coates. And if you Google his name, if you put John Coates World War II, you will get his amazing bio. Incredible. And he's turning 96 years old. Now, this is like an ASAP mission because he's turning 96 on January 4th. So if
That's great.
You can get a card in the mail. Yes, it may be a little late, but better late than never. Send him your birthday greetings, and my friend Gary will deliver them to him as soon as he gets them all. So please do that. I will send out a mission. If you're not part of Janine's team, text USA to 33777. I'll put that up on the screen as well. But please take a screenshot and send that right to that address right there. If you are a family that has a bunch of other family members or that anybody else that would like to send this, please spread the word. So there you go. Okay.
Woo, all right.
Is everybody ready for our
I can't wait. I think we all just sit back and watch some of the crazy things from the entire year, because we didn't start this until April. It was around mid-April because I had April 24th. Yeah, there you go. 25 shows have been done. And you went and found what did you find the craziest things that we did?
Like, I was going through, first of all, it is a lot of footage. Like, I had mentioned this on the show too. If anybody wants to go through this and like notate everything that happens on every show, that would be, I don't know, sort of be helpful when I need to do this again for maybe I don't know what's going to happen, but regardless, let me just say before I start saying stuff I'm now committed to. The first clip that I'm going to show is our early days when we first started. Here's a bunch of random clips from our older shows, some funny stuff. And here it is. This is, I'm doing trying to stay organized. This is number 1.
It says the 9. Flat Earth Society are worried that social distancing could push people over the edge.
One,
that way.
2, wait, 3.
Hey! I'll ride the unicycle one day, but yeah, see, I could just sit here and do this all day because it's actually just so much fun. Yeah. I just have a great time juggling. So I do that. It really makes me feel better just juggling. And it's still running. And guess what happens? It blew up. It blew up in my face. The entire toilet blows up in my face.
I think I have a picture of your toilet.
Do you? Because I sent you.
Yeah, pass it over to me.
Here.
Okay. Thank you. I got it. I got it, everybody. Okay, so wait, everybody. Wait, this is complete magic.
That was great.
Here, I'm going to give you half of my bread.
Yeah, let me.
Okay, there it is.
Thanks. It's a peep. We just turned bread into a peep. I gotta get out of here.
Oh, tomorrow.
Right now. Okay. I'll tell you what, it was really good.
Tomorrow is National Bike Day. Don't fall! Please don't fall down.
Hey, your car ran over your leg.
It really, okay. The quick story is eating ice cream. My good old calf was so fat, nothing broke.
New Hampshire.
Oh, I know New Hampshire. Good, and you know New Hampshire. I actually know your New Hampshire story. Can you throw that over here so I can get a copy of it? Do you have it?
No. Let's see. Ready? Are you gonna catch this?
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
Oh! I got it.
Oh my gosh! Oh, you got it. PM.
There you go. So bye, Funny Farm Fan Clan. You're seriously eminent. Yeah.
Bye. Oh wait, one more thing. This is the Italian.
She's not done.
Thanks to all of the people on the front lines, all the nurses,
Oh yes,
all the doctors, all of the first responders, all the moms keeping their kids in homes.
Oh, you get cut off with your Italian goodbye.
Because it went on and on and on.
That's right. You love that where it's like, okay, goodbye. And then you have another story. Oh my gosh. That made me cry.
Happens every show now.
Oh my gosh. I forgot some of those fun things that we did during that.
A cameo from my mother-in-law.
Yeah, like the quick story is, oh my gosh, that was great. Because she actually did. She got run over by her own car. But she survived.
It was around this time. It was on Christmas Eve that happened. And
that's right. She was taking a person over.
Yeah, that she's totally fine, and she's still joking about it right now. This next countdown video, number 2. Actually, no, this should be number 8. I'm doing this wrong. This is now number 8.
then show the number 9 then. Okay, there we go. That was 9. I thought you were just counting up. Yeah. Okay, there we go. And now we're at number 8. That means number 1's going to be the real good one, right?
I hope so. In my mind.
Oh, okay. Okay, you picked your funniest one. I hope my favorite is there at number 1.
You know what? I was going to say everybody should kind of like write down the ones that you think are going to air, and then you could play like your own bingo.
See if you can get it right.
Okay.
Oh gosh! All right, number 8.
If you all remember, there was I think it was a TikTok thing that everybody was playing called Penny in the Bottle. You didn't know about it, and I did it to you on a show. Here it is.
Oh, I forgot about this. Okay, now I remember. Number 8. Oh, this will be great.
Can you, do you have a penny that you could give me?
That one right here?
Yeah, thank you.
You want, wait, hold on. There you go. You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
All right.
Thank you. You can actually get a penny inside a water bottle. Just put this is one of those magic.
This better be good. Whatever it is, I have no idea what
it is. I'm putting this over this now. By this time oh wow, the penny's already in the bottle. Okay, so you got to look really.
The penny got inside the bottle?
Yeah, I'm going to show it to you. I need you to look really, really close into the bottle. You see it? You see it? It's right.
Oh! What the heck are you doing?
The penny, I just got the penny out of the bottle now. So
I forgot when you did that. I had water all over the place that day.
Full disclosure, it took you about a day to be, it hurt, right? Because you shot
it went up if you remember, it went up my nose. Is what happened. The water, instead of going, you're like, get closer, and then you shot it and it went right up my nose instead of the water hitting me in the face. That went all up in my nostrils and came. Oh, it was awful.
It was awful, and I kept checking on you. I kept checking in on you because I felt so bad that had gone wrong. Okay,
that was hilarious.
Here is number 7. It just so happened, and this is how a lot of the things on the show go. We don't plan like a week ahead. We kind of have ideas of things that we want to talk about, and then all of a sudden we'll realize something like it was I Love Lucy Day. And then Phlash
I remember this.
Basically did his best version of Lucille Ball.
I remember what I did. But thanks to your help. You helped with this one.
I did. No, that's of course, right. Here it is.
Okay. That's cool. I don't know if I've ever seen those.
I bet you would like to have some of these too.
I would well, yeah. Is there any way I could have one? I don't know how I could
Sure.
How I could get it.
Here you
Can I get one?
Yep.
Oh, thanks.
There's one. There's
another man. Well,
here's another one. Here's another one.
Look.
Here.
No, Peeps kept falling out of my shirt all the way down the Yeah, I remember that I had to run downstairs and you had me stuffing the Peeps, and it was that was back in August because that was Lucy's birthday.
Yes. And you had to go run down the stairs, and because
the doorbell rang, and then I noticed the Peeps were falling out of my shirt. I didn't get them all out until I started running. Oh, if anybody didn't know the mess that we have to clean up after the show, because it takes us about an hour.
When I was
everything you see,
everything that you see actually happens, but in just different ways. When I was leaving my in-laws' house from when I was done quarantining with them upstate, I was moving stuff, and I still found grapes. When we were throwing grapes at each other, I couldn't find that one. It didn't become. It's not on the countdown. The spoiler.
Oh, I forgot that. Yeah, we threw grapes. We were trying to catch them. Yeah.
Yes, we were throwing grapes at each other, and that happened. Okay, so then as we started to go, I think this was more so when I got back to my house, and we were getting a little bit more creative with things, and we were basically trying to make things. And as you guys know, more recently, we've done things for Thanksgiving for Flash's sister's side dish at her house.
It's so funny when you were talking about that on the radio. She was listening that morning, and she's like, it was the weirdest thing. I tuned in, and all of a sudden you're talking about me on there. And then, so as soon as I walked over for Thanksgiving, she goes, what's your side dish? She asked me what it's like, believe me, I didn't bring it. That's like, it was awful. I didn't bring any side dish.
Yeah, that wouldn't work. Speaking of baking, I believe this was one of our first full-fledged baking debacles. We called it the waffle debacle. And it is remember when, I don't know who sent us, it was National Waffle Day. And I had found the very first published waffle recipe. I think it was from 1820 something. And we decided to make it.
Okay.
And we did a good job. Here it is. Here we go. Coming in at number 6.
All right.
The waffle debacle.
What?
Okay. You know what else I brought? You didn't say you had an
What?
You didn't say you had a waffle iron.
I didn't have a waffle iron.
I don't think
that should work.
I think it's fine. It's
just plug it in.
We're not making a huge batch.
You got an egg?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So all right, I got the bowl right here.
You want me to try to toss it in the bowl?
Okay, go ahead.
Ready?
Yeah. Oh! Yolk all over the floor. What can you do seeing that I don't have the
let me crack an egg. Okay.
Crack an egg? Okay.
Just so everybody can see.
This is cooking with Phlash and Janine trying to make a waffle. She already threw an egg at me that missed.
Okay.
All right.
Oh. Okay.
I got it.
Yeah.
I got it.
Okay, that's good.
All right. I got the egg.
You need one more egg, though.
All right. There you go. Yeah, the eggs are in here. What's next in there?
Some salt.
Wait a minute. I didn't know what I was looking for.
Here we go. I am just a little bit. I
grind it.
How much? Oh, whoa!
Hey,
salty waffle.
Look, that was a lot of salt you just put in there.
Okay, but you'll be okay. You just drink some water or something.
Looking at it right now, and I just think that another egg would actually help. Can you crack another one?
I'm gonna do it one-handed. Look at that. Right?
Yeah,
I'm like Rocky. I'm like Sylvester Stallone.
All right, there you go. Yeah, put it in there.
What happened? What happened?
It turned into scrambled eggs.
Oh,
so now we got salt.
Oh, wow.
We got a regular egg. I scrambled it.
They're gonna.
Oh
Well,
well.
let's just keep going. The
Okay.
next thing is wine.
Wine. Okay.
You ready?
Yeah. All right. Can you pour it over in here?
Okay, here you go. Okay.
Oh!
Gosh.
Watch it. Steady.
Okay, a little more. Is that good?
That's enough. That's
All
enough.
right,
That's
all right.
enough.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. I still have some left, so if you think it needs more wine,
I can smell it.
don't drink
Are
that.
you sure this is going to make a waffle?
This is what they say. I don't know. Okay, flour.
What are you doing? You dumping more
Flour.
flour in? You put it in right about
There it
there. Oh, gosh.
Okay.
Woo.
There you go.
Oh,
Okay,
my
and now you
God.
got to mix it. You were staying clean.
What the heck happened?
Oh,
All right.
I mean, can't take you anywhere. Okay, stir that. And let me know if you think it needs
There's no-
anything else.
Can we put some sugar in here?
I don't have, you know
what
what
do you
I
have
got?
that's sugary? You
I'll
got
tell you
something
what I-
sugary over
Hold on.
there? What do you have?
Try throwing a peep in there.
Throw it over there. This doesn't look like it's going to work.
Well, you got to stir a little harder than that, Phlash. Iron is getting really hot.
Oh, you got the iron right there?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the way it should work. If you take the iron and sit it up, I could pour from here. I'll pour it through the portal.
Hold
There we
on.
go. Hey, that's
Oh my God! Oh my God! Whoa! Okay, the iron is hot.
I forgot about the waffle debacle. That worked though. That was
It
hilarious.
did work, and it tasted
I
really
forgot how
good.
much of a mess that was. That was a lot of flour and everything that was there to clean up.
That was,
Oh man.
yeah.
Oh man, you're making me cry. It's so funny. Wow.
That-
Woo,
I think
boy,
what's
they're
really
funny.
funny is
Woo.
even though I've seen all these and I was part of all of these, watching the forgetting that we did all this crazy stuff and then watching it again. My husband walked past while I was editing one of them. He's like, "How old are you two?"
Oh gosh. Oh, the things that we come up with to do. Yeah, it's just fun.
And then
You don't see a whole lot of slapstick going on in TV today. It just doesn't happen.
yeah. So
There
we've
should
got
be more of it. Yeah, like the past.
The thing we should also say is I know we've got our safety advisor Tony on here. Yes, not a lot of these things should not be attempted.
Trying to cook with a waffle iron, your own iron.
We're trained professionals at this. Okay.
It worked though.
Speaking of trained professionals, coming in at number 5, things got progressively worse for Phlash. He got progressively confident in his ability to and I'm sure a lot of you remember that his kitchen, his oven really went on fire, and we captured it all on film.
All right,
and
let's check that out.
Here it is: fire in the oven.
Number 5.
E in the oven. Now your oven is preheating, right, Phlash? Do you want to just make sure your oven is preheating?
Let me run over. And...
Okay, I'm going to give you half of my dough. Okay,
All right.
I need a couple.
Oh, are you not supposed to eat the raw cookie dough? Because I actually did eat a little of it.
Oh, jeez. Okay, do that for a second.
So what?
Yes. Okay, so spray your cooking sheet.
I'll be back. I'll get it in the oven right now. Hold on. Let me go
You
check.
just
The oven's got a fire. I got the oven on fire right now. Oh, where's my fire suit? Hold on.
His smoke alarm is going off. Is this for real, Phlash? Your smoke alarm is going. What are you doing? Phlash, why don't you put a Get a fire extinguisher. What are you doing? What are you asking? Can you hear me? Oh. What are you doing? Oh my gosh! Flash, fire. Robin.
I don't have a fire extinguisher.
I have one light.
I need it.
It's really heavy. Just hold it with 2 hands. It's so heavy. Oh my gosh! You got it.
I need my fire glasses.
Oh my gosh. Maybe we can get a live view of what's happening in there. Can you do
There we go. There's the oven. Hold on. Oh God. Get up and look quick. Oh no.
Flash, are you okay? But the oh wow. Oh.
They were so hot. I came right out of the fire. Oh my gosh, I forgot how funny that was. That fire suit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Again,
that was the only way I could do it. I was not going in there with that fire until I got that fire suit on.
Yeah.
What did it take you? About 5 minutes to get the fire suit on.
I would think. And again, we should warn people, if there's a fire in your kitchen, don't put a whole fire suit on. Get your fire extinguisher.
And thank you for passing that over.
You're welcome. Yes. I'd like to take credit for the fact that you still have a kitchen.
Yes, I got the fire extinguisher today, and you have at least one at your house too, right?
Yes, I do, and I have more than one. Yes, because you should. Safety. Now, here's another thing. Sort of weird, sort of safety. Like, don't climb ladders to trees in your house. But there was a basically, I don't know if you want to say a controversy on what a pineapple is, because you think it's a coconut, although you still do, I think. But
I'm trying to figure it out.
Number four.
All right.
Is when we were making something, we all found out that you have a pineapple, a coconut, what?
Tree. Yeah, that's a lot of things there.
Yeah. You have a lot of different trees, a pan tree, a toilet tree. But you have a pineapple tree, and it was the first tree that we discovered that you let us know about in your house. And it was when we were doing another recipe, cooking with Phlash and Janine. So here it is. Number 4, the discovery of the pineapple coconut.
All right. Here we go.
It is nice if you coat, I'm going to coat mine in coconut. If you have coconut flakes.
Oh, you want me to go up there and get a coconut?
What do you mean go up there, Phlash? What does that mean?
To get one of my coconuts up there.
And you have an entire coconut tree. You don't hear me.
Okay. Man,
that was everybody.
Yeah, if you hang on, I'll try to get up to get it.
Please, Phlash.
It's so far up there.
I want to see the tree. I don't believe you.
What? Believe me, when I come down with a coconut, you are gonna be excited. I'm gonna go ahead and try to climb up and get it.
Oh my gosh, I can't. If he falls off of this ladder.
Oh, there it is! I got it! Hold on.
Okay.
It's up here somewhere.
That's a pineapple!
This is Dole got me this. Well, it's kind of sweet. It's a yellow coconut.
Pineapple.
Oh my!
Let's see it. Let's see how great this looks, Phlash.
There you go.
I just. What the heck?
I just created. I know it's not right, but
this is what it should be. First of all,
right there. All right, here we go. Got part of it here? tastes like there's pineapple in it. Yeah, because do you ever want to tell the background on that, how we set that one up? That was hilarious.
I mean,
it didn't have your line in there that said the way you said it was it looks like the one I made earlier this afternoon. Oh my gosh,
that was the one. I was trying to find it.
Wasn't that it?
Yeah, I think so, because I hadn't seen you laugh that hard in a long time, and
because you didn't know that was coming. You had no idea. I don't think you knew I was about to pull that out.
Okay, so first of all, I did not know that you were. First of all, let's just be honest. I did not know that you had a pineapple, a coconut tree in your house, and you said that you were going. You said you had the pineapple completely handled. You had the coconut completely handled. Because I said, listen, you got to coat this with coconut when we make it. But yes, I was laughing because I truly had no idea that you were going to have a pineapple.
That was the first
when
part.
I
didn't know that was coming.
Yes, and that was that part. But the other thing is there was a line in there that I missed when I was doing this edit that I had said, oh, that looks a lot like
the one that I had earlier. That I made earlier this afternoon. When you said that, I died laughing because that was the joke, because that was so funny that you made that for me.
Sometimes when we're laughing, we're not laughing at anything that we're doing. We're laughing because of the conversations that we had beforehand and the way it played out. And we just. I
know you didn't. Yeah, and you didn't know that was coming. You didn't know that I was going to pull that one out. I was supposed to show you the mess that I made. And then all of a sudden I pulled out the perfectly made one that you had made for me that afternoon.
Because you went grocery shopping. I mean, you went to the hardware store.
The funny part was I went out, you told me to go get a coconut, and I went to the grocery store and I said, do you have coconuts? And they said, no, they're out of season. We don't have coconuts. So I was walking around, I saw a pineapple. I said, this will be a great idea. I'll just get the pineapple and I won't tell you. And I'll just tell you that I got a coconut. And I fell down with the pineapple, and you didn't know that was going. You thought I actually had a coconut, but they were out of season. So guess what they did? I go back a couple weeks later to the same grocery store, and they now supplied coconuts. I think they probably said, "Oh, somebody's asking for coconuts," and it was like. And then I remember I bought a real coconut after that, and I brought that, and so I had that, and I just opened that up.
And now they're wondering why all the coconuts have to go on sale because they're going bad.
I said, "Oh man, where are your coconuts?" And we have enough pineapples, but they were asking around. They're like, how come we don't have coconuts? It's like, well, we just found out they're out of season and we can't get them right now. And they did. They got them for me. So that was fun.
It was funny. Just again, the two reasons why is because one, I had no idea, but then two is because it was just, again, it was something we were saying, knowing that everybody's watching us, having to continue on, but still laughing because I had given it to you
Yeah, the hours that go into trying to figure out how we're going to do some of these things.
I've said this, I think I said this to Terry. I said, I wish sometimes people could hear our planning calls. And typically Bobby gets to hear a lot of this insanity, but sometimes the planning is funnier than when we're actually doing it, because we're coming up with this stuff and laughing so hard.
And then you started explaining it, and I was like, oh my gosh, all right, hold on, we got to think about this. Because Janine has such elaborate ideas. It's like, okay, now you just figure out how it's going to work. This is what it's got to do. and then you go back to work on it.
And if you guys notice, nothing really horrible ever happens to me because I'm the one that does it. So it's like,
okay, I got a great idea. Yeah, you got a great idea. You're going to do this. You're going to fall off the chair, and then you're going to do this, and you're going to just get everything all over you, and then things are going to explode all over you, and make sure you catch on fire. And it's like, oh my gosh.
And you're a game.
You said even Bobby made a comment and said, I can't believe he goes along with all your ideas. And I do. It's like, okay, I'll go ahead and I'll try that.
Yeah, like the time that I basically said you're going to play golf in your house and break everybody's screen, which is actually what's coming in at number 3.
Oh, this is fun.
I don't know if everybody's forgiven you for it, but you could let us know while you're watching, because it may happen. I don't know. It might happen to everybody's screen again, but here we go. This is when Phlash decided it was Arnold Palmer Day.
Oh, yeah.
And here we go.
Look,
Number
for Arnold Palmer Day.
I feel like we're going to go a couple minutes up. Good, you got a golf ball.
I have a golf ball. Look at this one.
Yeah.
Because now, with Arnold Palmer Day, I can play golf for real in the house and not just shoot peeps. I'll do this. And this is very nice because, and what do you say that I play golf right here for Arnold Palmer Day? You want to do it?
You could play it with a peep. You have any more of these left?
I hit them all. They've already been on the floor. Let's see. There's my green down there.
Oh my gosh.
All right, let me go get my golf.
Phlash, seriously?
Can you see
That's
it?
a real golf ball.
Can you see it?
Yes, your bare feet.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Now I'm playing with the kids.
Oh, God.
You ready?
Yeah, I guess.
All right, here we go. I'm going to try to pitch
Oh,
it right
gosh.
over there to you. Here we go. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, my gosh. I think I broke the screen.
Your screen is broken? My screen is broken.
No, mine's broken. It's right. Look at that. I broke it right there. The golf ball just hit it. Oh, no. This isn't even...
This is why I tell you, you can't use a real golf ball.
Well, what do we do now?
I don't know. Is anybody else's screen broken?
Oh, my gosh.
It broke.
It's broken the portal.
Duct tape.
How's duct tape going to fix that?
Guys, if we broke your screen.
Oh, I am so sorry. I had no idea that would happen. Playing ball in the house. Whoops.
You know.
Oh, yeah. I still have the golf balls. Here they are right here.
Oh, don't touch them, Phlash. Not today. I'm not.
Yeah, I have kept all of them around right there. Yeah, that's actually because that was one thing I lost, because remember when we were shooting them and I knew that how many golf balls I had, I couldn't find one and it was lost. It went under something and I eventually found it because I was shooting them all into the computer. If you remember that, and I was like, I wonder where that one went, and eventually I found it. We lose things after we throw them all over the place.
And I think it was when I said, it's Arnold Palmer Day. Arnold Palmer Day. It's very hard to say that. I said, you need to get a golf club, and I think that was your nephew's, right? Your nephew's.
Yeah. I still
find a golf club.
It's only this long. Yeah, it's a very short one. And then it was like, I had fun playing, and that was when I told my sister that I said I was going to just go ahead and borrow one from you to have a real one in here, but it's funnier to have the little kids one.
The kid one.
It fits you. And then,
yeah.
What's that? Yeah.
It
and then
you.
so,
Wait more.
Yeah. But that was fun. That was a great one to have that. What else did we do? I think we were drinking Arnold Palmer that day, weren't we? Yeah, we did.
Yeah. And
I think we did.
We made an Arnold Palmer. I think so. And remember that other time when we did something with root beer and then our entire desks were sticky? I kept finding.
Oh,
we did.
And both of us had an ant problem after that.
Yeah, and I remember it was because we learned that you pouring any kind of liquids through the portal is not always a good idea because the portal hand doesn't always get it. Yeah.
I had that one that had the whipped cream or something. And I didn't get it all cleaned up, and I was wondering because I was sitting there doing the show one day. I was like, "Man, where'd those ants kept on?" I was like, "Where'd they keep coming from?" And I realized that it was all left from the show, and I finally got it all cleaned up.
For the sake of art, these are the things that happen.
Yeah, the things that we do.
Yes. Wait, I can't believe this. I knew it. It's 50. We've got like 5 minutes left to the show. Hopefully you guys are okay because you have to stay until the last one. But coming in at number 2 is a smattering of some funny clips from the newer shows. So it's nothing from the quarantine. It's more of some of the newer funny little things that happened that I thought were worth honorable mentions. So coming in at number 2. It is from some of our newer funny things that happened, and here it is.
You don't mind if I go into the kitchen, right?
No.
I just want to be able to
Disappear into the kitchen. Here he goes.
Fantastic. It'll be really good.
Oh, God. What are you doing? Yeah.
Go stand out here with you.
You got rained on?
Right. The pipe burst when you started singing. Go ahead. You want to throw them over there?
Okay,
Just throw
one,
across them.
a two. You need to get a pedicure, Sarah. That is very creative, and I swear I didn't have an apron. And now I have an apron that I probably won't want to get dirty, Phlash.
I know. I got a flashcard, and it looks like it's your writing.
Oh, yes, I would like you to open that. This might make you cry.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Am I going to be able to read it without pulling my contacts
Hold it
out?
up for everybody to see because it's important.
Oh! What the hell was that?
Everybody.
No, the
Everybody
butterflies
was
that
writing.
flew out of there. Oh,
Everybody
gosh. That
wanted
was,
to see that again.
yeah, that was if you didn't see what that was, you have these butterflies and you wind them up, and as soon as you stuff them in the card. Now, Janine, how many times you twisted? About 40 times, right?
So my Aunt Louise had given it to me in my birthday card, and when I opened it up and screamed, the second thought was, I need to put this in a card for Phlash. And you twist it, you twist it, you twist it. You get these things on Amazon. It's called the butterfly prank. And then you just you watch.
And you did two of them in there. And
yeah,
both of them flew out because as soon as you start opening the card and it's getting ready to unravel and start flying, you just feel it moving like something is alive in the card. And it all of a sudden it just lets it go and it flies out, whether or not it hits you or not. And then I found out there were two of them that you would, and you don't see what it is. You just knew something was alive inside of that card as soon as you open it.
And to give the background, I played that up all week, like, oh, Phlash, there's something for you that would mean a lot, like if you opened it on air. So I think in your head, you probably were thinking, wow, she's giving me something meaningful. And,
isn't that great?
And then the other thing,
you know what's so funny? You didn't even sign the card. It was just because you said after you put it together, you said, I'm not going to go ahead and do it.
Well, I didn't want to. I didn't want to risk not being able to do it, not doing it right. And I also didn't know if those rubber bands were going to snap. But the other thing is in the beginning part where when you were singing, when I was singing, it was August 28th, the anniversary of when I sang the anthem in all 50 states. That was in August, I think. We showed that because we were trying to do some, again, we've had a lot of fun, but we've also done a lot of good things thanks to all of you who watch week after week, and every time we do it for this last 25 times, we've been able to raise a lot of money for a lot of charities. There's been an issue with the donate button lately, which is why I have not been able to do it, because this broadcast does not go directly through Facebook, which means the third party app blocks it, just so you guys understand the reasons if you care. But the point is that throughout this time that we've been doing this, we were able to raise money for the Woody Williams Foundation, who is the last surviving Iwo Jima Medal of Honor recipient. We raised money for him. We raised money for Veterans Last Patrol, American Nurses Association, the two pieces of toilet paper that hold on, my computer's dying. Hang on.
Uh-oh, you got to plug it in. I can't believe how much, and then the money that the toilet paper thing, you saw that if you've been watching some of the clips that we did where you said, because everybody wanted toilet paper and it was like, where do you find toilet paper? And then we had toilet paper and you said, just tear off a sheet And then it's like, why don't you sign that sheet of toilet paper? So that's when I handed it to you. You saw that clip earlier. And then, do you remember how much that sold for?
Yeah,
it was
$1,125 for 2 of our toilet paper sheets and Terry's mask.
Yeah.
Something just fell
What
off
was
my-
that now?
And the mask. But I'm going to recap this because I know we've hit an hour, but just to reiterate, because of all of you, all of your support, watching all our craziness, the Woody Williams Foundation, Veterans Last Patrol, American Nurses Association, Operation Gratitude, and Meals on Wheels, those are the ones that we really focus on. We were able to obviously let you all know about it, but also so many of you so generously supported all of this stuff. And yes, it's funny, but it was all for all these good causes, and for all of you, to all of your credit, for backing all of this craziness in order to help other people who really needed it. Because of you, so many people were supported, and also not even just with money, with some of these, the Veterans Last Patrol, the Operation Holiday Salute, 35,000 holiday cards were sent to Veterans Last Patrol. And this is the holiday time, and all of these veterans who are in hospice care, who don't have anybody around them, they felt your love because they got your cards. So it's really been an awesome, in spite of everything. And I think that's what's important. Yes, everybody says, thank God 2020 is over. And it's easy to kind of look at it and say, look at all the stuff that happened. But we could also say, look at all the stuff that didn't happen. You know, it could have been a lot worse. And if, again, I said this last time before we play our last one, you know, there's nothing that you can always make a difference in somebody's life. Never say, I'm too old, I'm too this, or, you know, whatever, I'm tired. Look for somebody, look for something good that you can do, because there's that quote that everybody is fighting a battle that you may not see. And Jean said it, and we'll say it again. She said to somebody, I'm smiling at you behind my mask. And I think, yes, we're all still wearing masks, and we're all still kind of stuck at home. In different ways, you can still make sure you light your own world up. So keep that in mind as we go into this year. But thank you from Phlash and I, as doofy and crazy as we are. Very proud of the fact that we were able to take something that kind of was, oh man, what do we do? And we were able to do something fun and, more importantly, meaningful and good. So it's an honor to have been able to do this with you, Phlash. As crazy as it is, you've been.
Janine does all the work on it. All I have to do is goof around. She'll tell me, "Oh, you just do this and go get that and go get that," and then so Janine puts all the work into this show. So that's why. Do you tell that? I don't know if we're that sponsor. Oh, I don't have it on this one. It's on the other one about this. It's like we need a sponsor right here, right there.
We tried. Oh man.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, what a fun time it is, and all the things that you do. You do so much for all of our, especially all of our listeners that we do have that are there, and the viewers that are here. They're all so much. They're backing, and they're all just the ones that want to even help and donate. They've done so much. It's amazing. You'll come up with something again, and they'll go ahead and donate again.
And it's a testament to the people that listen to your show. And I remember we first heard about Eve when she was making all those masks. And that was the first thing we auctioned off, because she so kindly sent us these masks. Mine's upstairs because I use it. And we auctioned her masks off. And then again, it started snowballing from there. So again, thank you guys so much.
Remember the Clyde mask? That's actually Clyde's photo on it. Yeah, that was a good one. I got some really good ones.
So what I'd like to do is really quick, just remind everybody, this is, we're about to play the highlight one. Let's see if you guys can guess what you think the highlight, the number one is.
It's got to be the one that I picked then, because it's the one that we put the most work into.
Yes.
And by the way, the background on this, we tried this twice, and it worked. This is the first try. The first try that we did of the portal, it worked, and then that's what we're about to see. I hope that's number one.
Yeah, the number one is the portal, and boy, oh boy, it was. I mean, I've never, since like probably college, I didn't feel like my brain was working so hard to figure out how to make this work. So we're about to watch it, and please, I just want to say this while I have you watching. If you haven't joined, please go to here, just text USA to 33777 or go to my website to join. You hear me a lot when you have me on, and I have different missions to share for our veterans, but I'm literally going to share that the one that we have for our 96-year-old veteran. If you didn't get the information, you'll get it in the email probably in the next day or so. So anyhow, this is number one. This is the absolute insane. So what happened was we discovered the portal back when I was upstate in quarantine, and we were able to still use the portal. And then because I came back when quarantine was over, when I came back there, we wanted to see if you could come through the portal, and boy,
oh man.
Boy, did you. And yes, everybody has guessed correctly.
That was fun. This was a challenge to try to do. And man, was it hot inside of there.
And I will say this, we didn't hire a stuntman. Phlash did.
I did it all, yeah.
Stunts.
and I don't know how many times I had to jump back and forth, but I had like 6 times I had to do the thing. And
the first one was the best. So
yeah. That's why we went. That's it. We tried it more than once.
And here it is.
Oh, I can't wait to see it.
What are you doing?
Do you remember when I got this and Ann sent it over? This is the Vermont teddy bear that was for you, and I've shown it to you. I wanted to finally box it up and then get it to you, because now that we're not in quarantine, I felt like I should be able to get it to you. So
you're literally sitting on your floor.
Yeah, I'm boxing it up on the floor.
T-shirt.
Which says Black Phelps. I was like, hey, I should wear this. This is actually an older one, so it's pretty cool. It's a unique one.
Yeah, yes, it is. It's quite unique. I gotta say though, you could try to bring that through the portal and save some money.
Oh, instead of mailing it? Oh, okay. So there's the portal right here.
I'm just kidding. No, you can't do that.
No, I'm going to try it.
No.
What if I just go ahead and hold on? I'll tell you. I got an idea.
Oh no.
Okay, so I got it boxed up. Let me throw that away. If I try to jump through, do you think I'll wear the mask? Well, let's get the mask on. I'll take the headphones.
I think you're coming through the portal.
Okay. I'm gonna take the headphones off.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I got this on right now. I got it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attempt to get through the portal right here, and I'll see if I can get there. Okay.
No.
You ready?
You're gonna do it.
No,
he's not. Oh, geez, I don't know.
Oh!
You really get it through the portal!
I got it.
You seem like you're out of breath. What is in this? This is the Ann Whalen Vermont teddy bear?
Uh-oh.
What?
I brought Pete.
No way!
I had a whole bunch.
Well, where are they?
Here's the bear. I'm going to go ahead and try to go ahead and... I'm going to go get some more Pete's.
What?
Go
back through Drago!
Oh!
Okay!
Should I go now? Which way should I go?
Go home! Jeez, I can't believe that happened.
You should see what it looks like inside of there. Oh my gosh! Wait,
oh my gosh! Are you? I mean,
look what I found on the floor. A piece of just a piece of my shirt must have come off in the jump. I have no idea.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Oh gosh, I haven't seen that in so long. And the whole shirt, and then we did it, and we signed it or something. And we make money off of that too. We didn't make it, but we auctioned it off and got money for people for the burned up shirt. Oh,
David!
Oh my gosh, that was fun.
Oh no!
Oh, I forgot. That was back in the summer when we did that.
That was in the summer. That was absolutely insane. That was our number one moment.
Go home. Go home. I had to jump back out of the computer to be able to get there and hit the couch. And I fell on the floor. Oh my god.
And I had no idea. Like in my head, I could see it happening, but then this space right here is not that big, and we didn't know if you were going to crash into any walls. We didn't really care either.
That was why you had to move the computer to the floor, because there wasn't enough room behind you. So
you could jump over the desk.
Because I would have had to go over there and I would have hit the wall. And we decided that it would be better if you actually moved the computer to your side. So when I came through, I wouldn't go in there. Yeah. And then I had to jump back through. Yeah, it's because I found out when I jumped over that Janine does not have a whole lot of space right in that area where you have.
I don't know if this looks bigger or not, but
no, there's a wall over there, and you got steps on one side. And it was like, okay, well, good luck jumping through.
And I was watching
like,
from the side. We didn't have, you brought your, you had, when you jumped, thankfully you jumped onto your couch, but I'm trying not to give everything away. I feel like I almost.
It was just fun. That was a great one. We're like, that was so much fun. Do it again. Yeah. They're like, okay. All right, let's try again. Let's see if we can jump through again. And so it was see how many times we could jump through the portal.
And clearly, what we weren't factoring in was the fact that inside of the portal, which to this day you have never told me what's inside of the portal. We didn't realize how hot it was. It was going to burn up your shirt.
But glad it made up money, and that was so funny. All the pieces of the shirt that had come off inside of there. Oh my gosh, boy, the things that. Come up with to do. So let's hope we can come up with crazy things like that as well in 2021. Oh my gosh, is that my doorbell? Oh man, it's probably my neighbors. They probably want to say Happy New Year. I'm going to go down.
Happy New Year. I know we're over 12 minutes. It's like I don't know. They must have delivery. The UPS drivers or whoever is dropping stuff off for him. They must totally not care that they're constantly disrupting our show. I mean, it's been every show. It's just a quick reminder, just because I know so many of you want the mug. I gave the direct link so that you can get this 2020 mug because you can't get it anymore after today. Some of you, if you haven't received your mug yet, it's on its way. They're not having any issues. Well, although mail is a problem a little bit, right?
Oh my gosh! Yeah. Wow. Well, the mail just showed up here. It was mail. It wasn't the neighbor saying that.
You're too loud.
This. Yeah, they didn't say I was too loud. No, they said, "What are you laughing at?" they heard us laughing. Like, having a good time in there. They said they thought I was having a party.
Well,
but they brought this mail.
What is that?
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! You're not going to believe who this is from. The Woo Socks. Do you have any idea what a Woo Sock is?
I thought you said blue sock.
No, it's a Woo Sock. Let me see what they. Oh my gosh! Look at that. The W from the Woo Sock. Do you know what a Woo Sock is yet? I'll tell you here in a second. Oh my gosh. I did this on the air. Hold on. Let me open this up and find out. Oh my gosh. Look at that. It's a Woo Sock.
Oh. Like a movie.
Look at this. Dear Phlash, sorry for the delay, but we were knee deep in so many people wanting stuff from Woo Sock.
Wow.
And Joe Castiglione, the voice of the Boston Red Sox.
Up to their socks and people who wanted stuff.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I bet I know what's inside of here. Here's what happened. I'll recap for those of you that weren't listening on the radio. As you know, I collect all the minor league baseballs with the logos of the teams. Well, we have a brand new team. So the Boston Red Sox AAA team was the Pawtucket Red Sox. Well, they announced that they were going to leave Pawtucket and they were going to move to Worcester. So west of Boston, they're in Massachusetts. So I made a comment on the air. I said, man, I want the logo of the Worcester, the Red Sox on a baseball. And I went on their online and they didn't have one. And then so our listeners, 2 of them, I know had checked in. They came back to me and they said, we've even checked and we can't find them. By the way, we've contacted them and they have not made the baseball. So it just does not exist.
Oh.
So I said something to Joe Castiglione, the voice of the Red Sox. Within about an hour, he got back to me and he said, watch your mail. This is it. Because Joe has such a contact with the Boston Red Sox. Yeah. Joe, look what they sent that you cannot get. Oh my gosh. Here, I'll take it out of the bag so you can see it.
Oh
look at
goodness.
that. I got the official Boston Woo Sock. I mean, not Boston, but the Worcester.
From Massachusetts watching. Wow, that's really cool. The paint is still wet on the ball.
Yeah. Oh, it's on both sides. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
The Woo Sox. So this is going to be the new AAA team in 2021 for the Boston Red Sox. And you can't get this baseball, but thanks to them, and it's just what he wrote in here from the all the public relations, they were able to get me one. And it says, Joe Castiglione passed along the information that you would like some Woo Sox stuff. Enjoy, as we want to continue to have you do great work. Happy holidays. Best wishes from Woo Sox public relations department.
Wow. So he went to the executive office.
Thank you, Joe, for helping me get a baseball that nobody else can get right now. Look at it. That's a cool logo.
Yeah.
The Worcester, and they haven't
emoji, which is, I guess, recognized.
It does. Yeah. So now I have an official one that you can't even go online and buy yet.
I can't.
As far as I know. And look at that. I got the official hat, the W.
That's cool.
That is awesome.
So
there you go.
Well, there you go. It's the last baseball of 2020 for you.
Yeah. Let's see what this is. Oh, it's from the judge. Sometimes you don't want to get something from the judge, but here comes the judge. Here comes the judge. This is Judge Scott out in Olathe, Kansas, in the Kansas City area, and they're expecting an ice storm, by the way. And you know what he does every year? He gets calendar. He makes his own calendar. He takes photos across the country and he does it. And guess what? There's 2 in here.
Oh, yeah.
One's for you. One's for you. You ready?
I get one.
I'm gonna have you pull yours out.
Okay.
You got it?
Yep.
There you go.
There it is.
Oh, all right. Let me get mine.
Where's my name?
Wow. The Phlash one.
2021 calendar.
That is really nice. And he does all these photos. Look at that.
Yeah.
So he called his own Judge Bob in Olathe, Kansas. Oh, look at that. You got Mount Rushmore.
The calendar. The first thing you do is you go to your birthday month. I do. That's what I do. And this is my birthday month photo. Yours, Phlash.
Yours is that one. There's yours. Did you show yours?
I showed mine. Let's show your birthday month. Oh, Sunset Santa Rosa.
Yeah. There you go.
That's
great. Did he write anything on there like happy birthday? No.
He didn't write on it for me or for you, but that's all right. He didn't write our birthdays in there.
Our birthdays are kind of cool because they're the same numbers that are reversed.
4/11 and 11/4.
Isn't that wild? Look at this. Look at all these cards. All these Christmas cards.
Do you know that's Christmas? There are some people that instead of I sent them Christmas gifts. I said, if I would have known it was going to take this long, I should have just included an Easter card.
Wow.
I got a card from the Healy's, Matt and Leslie.
Oh, we got Matt and Leslie. Oh, look at this. Remember this?
Yes. Here we're.
Do you have one too?
Yes.
Did you get the Christmas ball that has our picture on it?
Wait, is it? Yes, it is.
That's great.
This is Terry from Terry.
Isn't that great?
Yes. It matches the blue mug. The
I
original
love that.
blue live
Thank
stream.
you, sir. That's a really cool one.
I know we're still we are now officially over, and obviously we really don't care. If you've got somewhere to go ahead and you can leave. We won't feel sad. But I'll open up some of these cards, and Phlash is opening up.
I remember
stuff. Oh, Debbie Fusco was our first virtual fan clan
member. Oh, this is the
last
ball
one.
that says Phlash in it. Phlash Phelps. Look, it says my name all the way around it. That is awesome. Do you have one of those? Wow. Look at that.
Yep. This way you can. So cool. I had opened it last.
Oh, so you put it in the light.
Yes. I forgot you didn't see it. I forgot that I was just showing it to you. Look, it's the Fusco. Yeah. We got the Eco Soap. Eco Soap Bank.
Great.
Debbie Fusco's son got our first Teddy Award, if you remember that. The Eco Soap Bank. We were talking about all our toiletries, and then we found out about their awesome organization that they take soap that's not being used and they make it into soap for third world countries. But they're also been helping with COVID as well.
Hey, look at that. There it is. Donna Decker's card.
There it is.
Donna has the Santa Claus, Indiana. I went to Santa Claus, Indiana the other day, and it was snowing. Yeah, I went to Santa Claus, Georgia yesterday. So I was in I was in both of the two towns called Santa Claus over this last trip. And it was just so there was snowing on Christmas Eve.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I'm still now I'm going to be stopped up from laughing and crying from there. Oh, look at that.
I've got a card for you. I can't get it to you through the portal.
Look what she did. She got me the actual stamp of the cancellation.
Oh wow!
Because it was the post office was closed the other day. I got there pretty late. And so I got into Santa Claus, Indiana, and it was very cool because they have right by the post office, then the parking lot, they have the holiday grocery, and it's a whole strip mall. And in there, they have this Christmas tree, and the Christmas tree has this program, and the lights are on it, and snow was coming down, and it was playing the song that was doing like "Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas." And they have like Santa Claus rocking around the Christmas tree. It was just the most awesome thing. So if you ever get a chance and you go, and then I asked them down there at the Rudolph Village, I said, so where are the lights right now? It's Christmas Eve. And they said, oh, we did it last weekend. So you have to look ahead of time. That's like, well, why aren't you doing it here? So I go to Santa Claus, Georgia yesterday, and there's a couple streets there. Didn't see anybody. One guy stopped me. He goes, are you from here? I said, no. And he said, oh, they should do more with this town. I said, well, they did more in the one in Indiana. But so Donna, here you go. This is her card that she has right there.
Yes. Her hand woven card.
That is incredible. She makes that.
She made this card. Donna, you should sell these.
Wow.
Listen to this poem I got from Anne Whelan.
Oh.
Roses are red. Violets are blue. Sometimes I like to drink from the toilet. The end. It's not me saying that. It's the dog.
It's the dog saying
Christmas sweater. And people are asking this. This is the mailing address of the show, but you have to keep in mind that if you're wanting to send something to Phlash, you have to send it to me, and I get it to Phlash. If you put Phlash Phelps and then you put the address 3717, my mail center is threatening to send stuff back because we don't know what to do anymore.
We just use Janine's box. That way it makes me not have to go all the way to Washington to be able to get it. And so send it to Janine, put her name on it, and then do it like this. I mean, that's exactly what they need to write. is just to put that,
Yeah.
and it's on your site, right? Because and you put attention
And
flag.
it's right here. It's right there on the thing. 11 years ago tonight, my wife and I got engaged in Dover, New Jersey. Yes, I remember you saying that. But happy engagement day, Anthony and your Mrs. Lanting.
Hey, all right, we know Anthony. There we go. Oh, this is from Leslie and Matt. There you go. So they did it.
Oh, that's a funny card.
Yeah, they got a Clyde photo right on the very front, and he's snowboarding. Isn't that great?
Oh, that's a Clyde, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's very close to him. I would think it's almost him. We hope your Christmas was filled with family, friends. It's all with PHs and food. All right, there you go. Leslie and Matt out of Texas. There you go. I'll try to go through some more of these. Ann Whalen. You said you got one from Ann?
I did. That's the let's see if you got. Oh, a mean Santa.
You get that one? A mean Santa. It says he saw everything. Merry Christmas, thinking of you, Ann Whalen.
Works.
She's in Plattsburgh, New York, way up north. This is scary because this reminds me of the one you got me that had that butterfly.
I don't know. That's from Sarah Campbell.
What do you think it is? Do you think it's going to blow up?
I don't know. Well,
it's from Sarah. Okay, let's see.
Sarah, it'll probably be safe. I don't think Sarah would do it. Oh,
happy holidays.
Oh.
Just in case there's butterflies.
You're gonna put it towards me. Oh, okay.
Yeah, here you go. You did.
Sarah.
Time to unleash the fun. Thank you for another fun year, and your somebody and your shows were so much needed at a time like this. I'll go ahead and read them all later. But does this play audio? I don't know if I'm supposed to click something.
It looks like it does.
Yeah.
One of those push to start.
Oh, here.
That's hilarious.
How much fun is that? Thank you.
12 years. I'm seeing
Frank. Hey, here we go. This is from the Fuscos down in Ocala. Wow, I was right nearby you. I did my show from Lake City, Florida. Well, you know, that's where I was doing it. I was sitting right off of I-75. I could hear the traffic when I was doing the show yesterday morning.
Really?
The traffic from I-75, you could hear it. That's where I was sitting. So anytime you pass Lake City, right where I-75, I-10 come together, it was so funny. I went into the guy. I said, look, I need to be able to go on the air. I need to be, I didn't say on the air. I didn't tell him what I was doing inside of the room. I just said, hey, look, I need to be able to get a really strong Wi-Fi signal. And he goes, you're going to get it. You're going to get it. And I said, there's so many places down here that's not strong enough. I go, this is not just internet. This is broadcast. This has to be the strongest of a signal that you can get, or I can't go on the air from here. So he's like, you're going to, and he guarantees, I guarantee it. He goes, we are into this. We have businessmen from all over. They come here and they do their business from here. So I was able to go live from Lake City, and he did a great job getting me in there. Oh, wow. There you go. There's the Fuscos right there. You had this card, didn't you?
I do. I have the card.
There you go. And she wrote me a lot of notes here. So I guess I'll read that later.
I just want to actually I want to mention her son.
Okay.
It's so amazing what he did. And I'm going to share the link.
Wow.
If any of you want to donate to what he's doing and learn about it, I would encourage you to do it. I actually got to spend some time on the phone with him, and really, really brilliant concept that he's got going on there.
Wow. All right. Here we go. Here's one. This is having fun for Christmas. Who's that? Oh, it's from Mela out in South Bend, Indiana area. So she has that. Usually it plays
yeah. South Bend.
Oh, wait. Hold on. It's let's hear what it says. You ready?
It's fun to think about people like you, so nice and so friendly and kind, and make up songs about how I hope you have a great Christmas time. I hope Your eggnog doesn't go bad, the same for your relatives too. I hope your tree doesn't dry up and turn brown, and may there be no cold in your shoe. And a Merry Christmas to
you. Christmas to you.
There you go. Thank you. These are just so much fun to find out who's saying hi. There's a couple more, or there's tons of them in here, but I don't know who's this one from?
I'm looking at this thing. Oh, Portal.
Oh, this is from Shirley. Shirley is always seems to watch us in Greensboro, North Carolina. And you can say hi to her grandson Ty, who loves listening as well.
Oh, I remember you talking about, yes.
Yeah, Santa World Tour that's going on. Oh. That's a cool instrumental.
Guitar one.
The surf one.
You know, one time,
Wow, they make guitar.
YouTube flagged one of our shows one time because the circus music that I played when Shep and Star were jumping in the lake, I got a notice from YouTube saying they were flagging our
video
because it was music we were using.
But isn't that an iTunes thing that or an iMovie that's licensed to everyone?
It wasn't. Yeah, but yeah, exactly. It was licensed to anybody could use it, but they flagged it. I don't know.
They'll say that they're flagging it, and then all of a sudden they don't do it. It's not like they turn the audio off.
No.
I've seen them do that to other people before. Here's one. You make the world a merrier place. I just got.
Oh.
And this comes from, it's from Judy. All right, Judy in Michigan. Yeah. Oh, wait, this probably was supposed to play audio. Oh, no, I hate that when you ever have that where you get one in the mail and it's like it's supposed to open and play the audio? It's got the I don't know. I'll try to make it work. But she said, thanks for all you do. I'm going to. Oh. Yeah, it's the Beach Boys. There you go. They may flag that one. It's a little Saint Nick by the Beach Boys is what it is. Yeah. So that was it. Thank you, Judy. All right. I got one more to open up here. We'll do
Vegas. The Soap Link is a nonprofit that Debbie Fusco, who watches the show, you've probably seen her comments. She's in the fan clan. Her son started. It's called Eco Soap Bar, Eco Soap Bank, and they recycle soap and make it into usable soap for third world countries. Merry Christmas. Oh, okay.
Eve. Eve.
Yes. Oh, wait, are you opening this?
Yep.
Okay.
I didn't open whatever it is. But we both got the same thing.
From my family to yours. Okay, so this is from Eve. Our friend Eve, the mask. Oh, there's the mask.
What'd you get?
I don't know yet. I didn't open it. Don't wreck it for me.
All right. Or you're opening yours?
I am. Wow!
Look at this.
Wow!
Wow, look at that.
I got the same thing. I think these are pot. Are they? Wait, what is this?
There'd be great pot holders if that's what that is. Is that, are they made to be pot holders? Ask her.
Oh, the fabric bowl to keep you from being burned. Microwaved bowls are really hot. A lesson I've learned.
Oh, that's nice. So you're.
Why are they microwaved?
Oh, wow. These are, I'll tell you what, because I have this one plate and I thought it was I thought it was all right for the microwave, but as soon as I did it, oh my gosh, I reach in, I know which plate it is now, that if I microwave something on it, it gets so hot. And so I can't touch it right away. But now these are really cool.
So great.
Like a US one.
And it's, yes, that's what I got. The Capitals, and what a great idea. They're microwave pot holders, but I could use it also when I microwave my mugs.
That is really neat because they do get hot, and just look at the way that they form.
I was going to say, this is not easy to sew. It also looks like it could be like a hat.
That is really nice. I know it could. It would work that way too. There you go. I love this.
Thank you so much. I would never
Wow.
be. I was just saying that who did I tell that I was telling Dale that I was crocheting. She was doing some knitting. I think she used to do knitting. And I remember for a little while I was crocheting when I was younger. And I remember the blanket that I had set out to crochet started out really wide and it ended in a point. So instead of a blanket, I made a triangle.
Wow.
Yeah, Phlash. Let's hope that Eve made this to withstand 700-degree temperatures.
Oh, remember that where I cooked at 700. I forgot I had to do that because I had to hurry it up. I don't think I have any.
You did it 3 times the amount that it needed to be, or something like that.
To make it work. Oh, I don't know if I didn't bring in the knife.
Oh well.
Oh well, I'm going to try to get all the tape.
You threw them to me.
That's right. I know I could have used the keys, but oh
well,
my
there's
gosh!
Still 150 of you still hanging on for
Wondering what could be in these boxes.
What could be in these boxes? And I'm playing basketball off the side of the.
Oh man, this is Boy, she put it up this really tight. Okay, there we go. I think I can get it.
Okay.
All that good. All right.
I don't know what this is.
Gosh, this is done really good. Let me get rid of all this tape. Finally. I'm getting into the box. And the
Thankfully, it's not pizza. Remember that?
Look how nice this is packed. Isn't that great?
That might be food in there. Looks like there's going to be like cookies in there.
You never know. Merry Christmas. Look who it's from. That's Terry and Felicia. You know them?
Oh,
Tyler, Texas.
Yeah.
And where's Abigail in the photo? Oh, they didn't put Abigail in the photo. Okay. But all right. So this is all from Terry and Felicia. Let's see. Oh, look at this big card that they put in. Kind of a big deal.
Dill.
That's you. Happy holiday from the Massies. There you go. Oh, that is really nice. Okay, that's 2 cards. Oh my gosh, look at all the stuff that they have in the box. Warm winter. Wow, what's in here?
Hey, Janet. She's got nothing else on the agenda, so she's hanging out with us. Janet, are you in Canada? I think Janet's Canada. Janet Klein is in Canada, right?
Who's that?
Oh, I'm eating I love these. These are freeze-dried strawberries.
Oh wow, look at this. I don't know what it is. It's a Texas key. Look, I'm gonna need my keys back because I get a Texas keychain.
Not until after the new year.
Okay, there you go. That was in this. Hold on, that's not all. I think there's something else in here too. Look at that one. Hold on, let me see what's inside here.
What are you eat for dinner? For New Year's dinner. What do you guys make? Oh, for New Year's Day, I made stuffed shells. They're in the refrigerator. I gotta bake them, but I pre-made them.
Another Texas, the Texas Star.
Ooh,
with the Texas flag in the picture. There you go. Okay, so I got those. Okay, boy, there's a lot of gifts inside of this thing.
The box in a box in a box.
Yeah, I wonder what this is. So look at all the way she wrapped them all. Really incredible.
Cynthia, you're having the same thing as I am? Ooh, baked stuffed clam, Terry.
Oh, that sounds good. Oh, here we go. I'm inside of another box. It's box inside of a box inside of a box.
All right, if that's chocolate, that looks like it's. No, it's not.
What the heck is it? Let's see. Could it be chocolate? It
is.
What's? Oh my gosh! Look at that. It's a compass.
Oh, wow! What does it say? It says something on there.
It does. Go confidentially in the direction of your dreams. Oh, did you see it?
No, I just know that.
And you'll live a life. and you'll live the life you imagined. That is a really wild compass.
Nice. That's really nice.
That is
Wow.
cool. Oh,
What's
I love
funny
that.
is they could probably check compasses with you.
Yeah, that is really neat because my car doesn't even have a compass.
Wow. I've never had that combination. I hope Flash checks all the wrapping paper before he tosses it.
Yeah,
Why?
because there may be something else in here that I'm not catching because there's so many things one inside of another. Like there's more things inside of here. Look at these. Just the box alone. How
really
nice
great.
they are.
We sell those at craft stores. Ooh, lasagna and meatball. That sounds good.
Oh, you can tell this is from Texas.
Lasagna for Christmas.
Look what this is. That's a Cowboys.
Ooh, is there candy inside of that?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to open it up and find out. I'll find out later. I don't know what it is. Oh, it's the National Football League. Yeah. Oh, it's socks. That's what that is. They're Dallas Cowboys socks.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. And socks. Okay.
That's what that is. Thank you. Wait, there's more. Or maybe not. Oh, yeah, there is.
Black-eyed pea soup. Okay.
I don't know what else this is.
I'm good.
How many different things has she got?
Oh, Teresa's husband is called in for work because of the ice storm. Well,
Racket and Jog. It's a Tyler, Texas. That's their town, Tyler,
Racket
Texas.
and Jog.
Racket and Jog, Tyler, Texas.
Wait,
there it is.
What's I'm sorry, what's Racket and Jog?
I don't know. Maybe that's where they work. I don't know what that is. We got to look it up. Find out what Racket and Jog.
Right now. It's a store. Racket and Jog.
There it is. It tells you right there. Support our local business, Racket and Jog.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, so it's a small business in Texas.
I still got more coming out of the box. This is, look at this.
They're in Texarkana and Rockwall.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Look at this. Oh, my gosh. It's Mickey. He's got a Cowboys on. And he's holding on to a whole Cowboys blanket. You see that?
Wow. Oh, that's cool.
Isn't that great? That is so nice. Thank you.
Wow.
I think
though.
Hopefully she's watching right now.
Bill is having chicken marsala meatballs and our best wine, so I'll be asleep before midnight. Well, you're on the West Coast.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, they got a lot more. What are we down to? We're down to 3 hours and 15 minutes. There we go.
3 hours and 17 minutes.
Is that what it is? Oh, yeah. There you go. 17. It's 43. There you go. That's really cool. What a neat globe.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Love that. All right. There you go. So are you ready to go into the new year? What are you going to do for the new year? Are you staying up?
Well, at this point, probably. I've been up past midnight every night this week. I don't know. But yeah, I think what we're going to do is get pizza tonight.
I guess you can still at this hour.
I asked, yeah.
Or are you making it yourself? Are you making it at home?
No, I usually do. I make really good pizza if I do say so myself. But in 2014, even before I moved out here, we spent New Year's together. And at New Year's, when it turned midnight, we went and got pizza.
Oh, wow. There you go.
And it's like I feel like having that pizza from that place 6 years later.
When you think back of all your past New Year's Eve parties, now what was I went to this one. I can't remember what year it was. It must have been 07, 08. It was somewhere right around there. And they had all these traditions of things that you had to do. And one of them, you had to take your suitcase at midnight and run around the neighborhood. Have you ever heard about that one?
No.
You know what that's supposed to mean?
Oh.
It means you see if you can try to figure out what that means. Any
No,
idea? You take
not
your
gonna try to
suitcase
figure
and
this
you
out,
run
but I've
around
heard
outside. Yeah, you're supposed to be able to travel a lot in that year. I was
Yeah.
like, well, I might as well do it anyway because I'm going to do it anyway, no
Yeah.
matter whether or not I run around the neighborhood at midnight and you had to run all the way around the block. I remember they had us run all the way down the block and back, and we're carrying our suitcases.
That's
So,
funny. No, I did hear that.
yeah, if you have any of those traditions that are fun to do, that's one of the memorable parties. I've had that. I remember I had to do a one out in Montana. So this was ringing 86 into 1987, and I lost my voice because everybody was talking and the music was really loud, and I couldn't go on the air almost that entire next week because I had laryngitis from just screaming so loud. And it's about all that would come out after that. After screaming over the music. Oh my gosh. I remember we had a good one in Fort Wayne. I had a good one 1990 into 1991. We had just put the radio station on the air and we did it, and they had all of us dress up in tuxes. And I actually have that photo. It's on the wall. You want to see it? I'll go get it. Yeah. It's
Sandy, you asked what's on my nails there. Dashing Diva nails. I put the link there so you could see them, but I have not painted my nails since early this year. I just
can't see it on the wall. On the wall behind me, on the steps where you. Were you doing something?
I was just talking to Sandy. But yeah, these last for 2 weeks. Literally 2 weeks. My nails don't chip. I barely need to file them because they are stickers. It's like a gel almost when you put them on. But you just put them on, push them on, and then you're good to go. You go to the website and you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, sorry. So aside.
So the one thing that we would do every year, we would ring in the new year, and we would always have to do it. And the boss says, you got to wear your tennis shoes, but we'll get you a tux. So you had to have tux and tennis shoes to be able to go out to the party. And then I have that shot. This was the 91 into 92 one in the studio. And you can see I have it with the letter H, because up and down my entire stairs, there's one of these for each letter in my name. So there's a P and H and L and A and S A, and it goes PHELPS. And inside, connected to every one of them, happens to be a photo of me through the years in radio. So it goes all the way through my name. Then all 12 letters. You can't see it. It's just right beyond right here. It's on the stairs on the way up. I'll pull it out because that way you can actually see the photo. So here I am in the tux, 91 to 92 on New Year in that one.
Wow.
Right in the studio. That studio was really wild.
Oh, and you didn't show your speakers though. And you had a cover.
No, I had. What's that? The cover one. Yeah.
Wow, that's like a full. That is very is that like John Travolta days? No.
It would have been well after that. Oh gosh. Yeah. That was fun though. But I remember in my sister's wedding in 81, we all wore the white tuxes. That's what I did for the prom.
Oh, yeah.
For the prom, I did all white tux. I have that photo too.
Okay.
Yeah, there's all these photos up and down, but this was my one that represented 91 to 92 on the
look
wall.
at that. I was told that an Irish tradition was to open the doors at midnight to let the old year out, let the new year in. I did not check this, Wanda.
That's a good one. Okay, let's try that one. We got 3 more hours to go until we get to that party. It's a lot of fun. So if you have any
Friends,
who is?
Terry, you look like Ross from Friends.
Oh, I look like Ross from Friends. Is that what she said in there? Remember the one day we were doing the live stream and somebody wrote in there, you look like Nick Saben, and you said somebody said you look like Nick Saban, and I go, who's Nick Saban? We're like, we don't know. I don't know who Nick Saban is. And then finally somebody said, no, it's Nick Saban. It's like, oh, is that what you were reading? Because you had never, Do you even know who Nick Saban is?
Now I do.
No.
And I see his picture, and I totally think you look like him.
I can't believe that. Every time I see Nick Saban now, I look at it like, people think I look like him. You know what everybody said? And the guy came by, too, and I told him when I saw him is Richard Belzer. Everybody always thought that here you go. This is, and I wear this.
But I'm finding Sib on.
Look up Richard Belzer. And then,
hold on, Nick. See, I don't see it now, but there was a picture of Nick
Saban, not Saban.
Saban. Nick Saban.
There you go. You're ready for the Alabama game. You love these college bowl games.
It's hard to. All right, so I'm not finding a photo of him that looks completely. Well, not that you.
But you said you have seen it before.
Yeah.
Did you look up? Did you look up Richard Belzer?
Belzar.
Zer. Yeah, look at Richard Belzer, and then see if you think that I look like Richard Belzer. So he came by in the studio. It was very. No. There you go. That's me. Usually has darker glasses.
That's you in the cover button.
That was a younger Richard Belzer that you.
I don't know. Maybe it's the It's interesting. Look at that.
There you go.
I don't know. Maybe it's the bottom. Maybe it's just the angle of your smile. All right.
That's what it is. That's
like people.
Who have people said you look like?
Have
you had anybody?
Yeah, it depends on where or what year it was, but there's one girl and I can't pronounce her name, but Jefferson, the guy who produced my documentary, he said I look like her and my husband. They're the only two people that showed me the same. I gotta find her name. If my husband's watching this and he can text me.
Is it somebody famous? Is somebody we'll all know?
Yeah, she was in Westworld. She was in Westworld.
Wow.
But I used to get that, and then I used to get, when my hair was curly, I would get years ago, it was Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Oh, that's a good one.
Again, I think it's a lot of times it's your hair. So because I look like a completely different person when my hair's curly.
Sarah just put up her photo for the end of 2020 tonight. She wasn't happy with 2020. She is hilarious. She was doing so many of her yeah, she did all these quarantine tips. So she always had videos that was all year long, and it was like, here's my quarantine tip. And she kept on doing them all year. She had hilarious ones. She's very funny if you don't follow her. So I laugh every time she puts something. Sarah. I follow. I love Sarah Michelle Gellar. Yeah. So I follow
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Who are you talking about?
I thought you were talking about our Sarah.
No, I was talking about. No, boy, okay. Sarah who listens to us would not put that up. Yeah, that's no. This is Buffy the Vampire Slayer we're talking about.
Oh, here's something else. FYI, do not sweep or dust on New Year's Day because you could sweep your good luck away. So let the dust accumulate along with your luck.
Wow, that's really good. Oh my gosh, do I have it right now? I got the.
Okay. Here's my husband, Angela Sarafian. This is a photo of her. Here, look at this. Phlash, tell me.
Oh my gosh! Yes, I would have believed if you said that was a picture of me. That does look like you. Oh no, I don't know where it is. I hope I can find it. I went to a restaurant. I got a Chinese restaurant when you get the. Oh, and I thought I saved it. Oh no, I wonder if it's in my. I got a new wallet, so it may be in the old wallet.
No.
Oh, it was. I had to save this because it was the worst. You know how you get a fortune cookie?
Yeah.
Well, I got what was called. I got the unfortunate cookie. Is what I got.
Well, they probably have those, but there was a restaurant. It was when I lived in LA, it was downtown. I forgot the name of it. But the fortune cookies that they had were dipped in white chocolate. Did anybody ever have those?
Wow.
That's good.
That's really good. The I'll just tell you off the top of my head what it was. So my unfortunate cookie the other day when I got it happened to say that very soon you're going to be able to have a lot of people around for a party or something like that. You're going to have a lot of company at a party. I was like, that's the most unfortunate cookie to get right now. No, we don't want a lot of company at a party right now. But it said I was going to have one really soon. I was like, who made this one up and is giving it out in 2020?
This is the party that you're having. It's virtual people. I can't do that link. If somebody gives me the name again, you could see him on CBS tomorrow. Okay, so he's talking about Richard. Bill sent the link, but I can't click a link on this thing.
Okay.
And I just saw, who did I just see here? Where are you? Wreaths Across America friends.
Oh, I guess that went very well from what I heard, because that was the Saturday before Christmas.
The weather wasn't Kimberly Benz. Yes, I was with her and her parents. I remember seeing them both. We were having breakfast really early in the morning, and I got to hang out with her and her parents, which is very cool.
Who was that?
Kimberly Benz, and Jean just sent this.
Oh.
This actually looks a lot like, wow.
There you go.
That is basically you.
I think I may have. I don't think that one's on the wall. That was. I can tell you that's 1984. That's very early 84. It was around February 84 when I was taken. Yep, I was the host. And the name of the act is called FM and AM, which is very funny because it was stolen from a George Carlin album. And so
that is you? Wait, is she saying that's you?
That is me.
Oh, that is you.
That is me.
An actor. I thought.
No, that's a picture of me in 1984. You looked at that and you didn't know that was me. Oh, no, show that again.
I did not. I was like, this guy totally looks like you. Who is you?
That's me at 18 years old. Let me see it again. There it is. And see, I got the mic. And I got my class ring. I was going
to say, wow, how did she find a photo of a guy that looks like you that's carrying a microphone?
I only had that because somebody took that while we were on stage, because that was how it all started for me, because I didn't want to do anything on stage. And my friend came to me and he said, hey, let's go and do a comedy act on stage. We'll call it FM and AM is what it was. And then so he talked me into doing it. And the funniest part about it, the guys who put that whole show together were the English teachers. And so we didn't have our own material. So we copied all these famous comedians. Well, we had comedians that weren't too good at speaking English. Okay. They had some of the worst English possible. So we repeated exactly what it was to these English teachers. So here are our English teachers thinking they've really taught us really bad. Hey, if M&M's melt in your mouth but not in your hands, what did they do? Say under your arms. So these were, and they're like, what did you just say? What did they do say under your arms? It's like, what does that mean? What do they do say? I was like, well, that's what he says. And it's like, no, you got to understand. He has terrible English. The line was not, what do they do say under your arms? What do they say under your arms is the joke. You got to change it because they're going to run us out of the school because we're your English teachers. And, there you George Harrison.
They're saying you look like George Harrison.
George Harrison. Oh, that's a nice one. That's a pretty good one.
Sort of.
Isn't that great?
Just like that.
Oh, there you go. I've had a mustache. Can you find a photo of me with a mustache? I have one. You
have a photo of yourself with a mustache? Wow, I couldn't.
1986. And 1985. I wanted to look older. I wanted to somehow be older, and then so like grow a mustache. So I grew a mustache, and I had it all the way through about the middle of 1986. So I still wanted to look older. And then finally I got sick of it. And then I shaved it off after that. And then I never grew it again until 1993 because my girlfriend said, "Oh, I want you to grow a mustache." And I did. And then I was like, "Oh, I can't stand it." I don't know why she wanted it, but I had it for a while. That's a long story.
Or it's like back, I remember Hulk Hogan had the handlebar mustache, and then everybody had that thing going on. And you sound like
what? I sound like David Letterman. A lot of people hear me on the air and they'll write in, "I thought David Letterman was on the radio."
Oh, wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, I get that every once in a while. Somebody
hear
it. It's like, "Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Schaefer." Here's Paul Schaefer, ladies and gentlemen. And they hear that and they just sit there like, "Why is David Letterman doing a show on Sirius XM?" And so I've gotten that a number of times until they realize it. And I never realized that was the sound, but there it is. That was a nice compliment too.
Yeah.
There you go.
He doesn't shave he has a beard and he's got enough facial hair for like everybody.
Oh my gosh. Oh wow, we just had another new year coming in. Rio de Janeiro. Rio de Janeiro just
really?
come in. Did they come in at an hour ago or just now? We need somebody that's 3 hours back. They got to be minus 2. Who's -2 in the you have to be -2 Greenwich Mean Time. We're -5, which is very cool. And it was kind of cool when I worked in the US Virgin Islands. I was ringing it in because we were -4 out there. That is we're in the Atlantic time zone.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was fun because the family being here on the East Coast, they rang down and they got practice ringing in at 11 o'clock Eastern time because it was already 12 over there. But all the time zones are pretty much. Did you hear my trivia question about how many time zones are there around the world?
No, I did not. How many?
38. There are 38 time zones to ring in 2021. And how long does it take to ring in the year 2021 to get the entire world in? And the answer is it takes 26 hours. It started at 26 hours. That's because you got to remember, to the south of the equator, they're in summertime.
Yes.
That's right. And that means they have their daylight saving time going on over there. And so the first places to ring it in were Samoa was the first place. So we have, or if you look at your globe, you got Samoa. I wasn't on the main island. It used to be called Western Samoa, and then they changed the name over to Samoa. And so then on the other side of the international day line is our place, American Samoa. Okay, so they're the last to ring it in, and Western Samoa is the first. And so they rang it in at 5 a.m. Eastern this time our morning, and then we had New Zealand come in. And then after New Zealand was Australia and Japan, and it made its way across. But there's a lot of 15 half-hour and also these 45-minute time zones. That's why there's 38. And so just remember, when it gets to 7 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow morning, our time in the Eastern time zone, that everybody will finally all be into 2021. It takes that long because of the winter time in the Northern Hemisphere and everybody with daylight time in there. So it's a 26-hour span of everybody getting into the next day.
You know, I remember, now you said that, this memory of it was 9 years ago, and I was flying home on New Year's Eve. So my mom had passed away on the 12th, excuse me. It was really early in the morning on the 12th. And I stayed with my dad and I flew home on New Year's Eve. And I remember watching out the window. I did a red-eye flight and not a red-eye flight, but it was late, and all of the fireworks. So as I was flying, because of the timing of the flight, the fireworks were all going off for the new year.
Oh, isn't that cool?
The continual. I did that also when I flew on the 4th of July. So you get to see, depending on where you you are, where the flight path is, you get to see a lot of fireworks from 30,000. Well, not at that point, we were descending, but point is I remember New Year's Eve flying home, getting into my apartment, and it just being a totally different, it was a totally different world for me, but that flight was kind of a cool thing to be able to see. New Year's Eve.
That's a neat thing. Yeah, that was even this past 4th of July, I was on I-65 riding, and while I was coming down 65 on both sides of the interstate, there was fireworks on both sides riding on 4th of July night. It was really a cool thing.
That's crazy.
So that was a neat thing, driving through the South on that one.
If you live anywhere near a Disney, I used to drive a lot. When I lived in LA, I would every Sunday I would be down in Anaheim. This was a church that I used to sing at in that area. And when I was always driving home was when Disney would do their fireworks show. And I would always be in the car, and if I had the window open, you'd hear it, and you're, oh, what the heck? Because I don't know. And then,
it exploded right next to you. My uncle lived right down the street. And so he had a ladder, and you could say, all those California 1-story homes that have a flat roof to it. And he's like, go ahead and go stand up on the roof. And he knew exactly what time it would happen. He lived about 3 miles away from Disneyland. So he was still on Catella, which is the main street that it's on. So he was just west over there at Brookhurst and Catella. And so he's like, go up there and just watch. And so I did. I stood up on his roof and watched the fireworks from Disneyland 3 miles away. That was fun.
Crazy. That was crazy.
Always great to get out there to Southern California to do it. I used to go all the time. And then next thing you know, I haven't been out there since I went to see Pat St. John and Shotgun Tom. And then that was about it. And that was, and my cousin moved into a new house in Huntington Beach. So I went out and saw him. And that was 2017. It'll be 4 years since I was in Southern California. It'll be 3 years since I was in. When did I go? Yeah, you know what? I think I haven't been in the state of California for 3 years. It'll be 3 years. That's amazing.
I haven't been. Oh, no, I was there. I was in San Diego. But I haven't gone back to LA since I left. I flew into San Diego. So I left, I flew out in 2016. Yes.
Or 20, was it 2016? Okay.
2016. So it's been 4 years. So I haven't been there, but I was there the following year in San Diego. So I was still.
Wow. Yeah. Because the last time I went was when I went to American Samoa, and I stopped in San Francisco.
And I remember there was a time that we flipped. You were in California. And the first time you had gone to California, and I was still there. Was that the case? And I was not.
That was it. Yeah. No, you had just gotten back. That's how you first emailed. Because if you'd never heard the story about how the two of us met, was originally one of my listeners said, you got to see what this girl's doing. And then he sent the story. And then I started talking about you on the air. I said, wow, this is very cool. She's only 3 states away from singing the Star Spangled Banner in every state. And the Star Spangled Banner is going to turn 200 years old in September. So I talked about you. And then finally, it's like she completed it. So I had you written on the calendar, and never thinking that anybody would ever tell you. And then finally somebody said to you, oh, I know who you are because Phlash Phelps talks about you. And then you're like, who is that? And then you looked up, and then you sent me an email. And then when you sent that email, I was like, oh my gosh, how in the world did you know I was talking about you on the air? And then you told the story, and you were on the East at that point, and I was in California. I was in Fresno. I was in Bakersfield or Fresno when you emailed.
I think it was Fresno, and I was in DC I was doing the honor flight for the Texas Permian Basin, and I was walking from the Vietnam Memorial, the wall, and headed across. I just remember there being another. I don't know. Maybe it was like Washington Monument. Whatever it was, this guy in a longer coat stopped me. And do you know who it was? Do you know who the guy was? Okay. So he said, you should just send him an email. And I did while I was walking. I was like, I don't know who he is, but I'm just going to send him a message and see what happens. And then what we figured out. So it was, then we talked, but then you met me at the airport because I was back in DC later on in
Singing
October.
For the Air Force Memorial, singing.
Yes, I sang at the Air Force Memorial. That is when I saw for the first time the memorial push-ups. It's actually on your Facebook page, the recording of it. And it's in the documentary, which is so like, wow. They call out the names of all of the people who were killed in action. And just watching them do, and it was freezing cold. It was raining. It was bone-chilling cold. And there they are honoring the lives of all these who had fallen right there at the Air Force Memorial doing push-ups. I mean, I was in tears. It was crazy, but that is on your website. I always see it when I'm on your website. So.
Oh, there it is. I just remember there was a wild thing is I was at the airport and I could have walked into the airport and then walked down to the other terminal a lot quicker. And the guy goes, "Oh, no, I'll take you there." And he took me the long way to get there. It's like, I could have walked here quicker than this.
The
shuttle bus driver told me, "Oh yeah, you need to go there on the shuttle bus." Like I could have walked there quicker because I sat there on the shuttle bus, and that because you had a long time before your flight had to leave and go back to California at that point. And then you said, "I'm coming back to DC," and then you Ubered over, and then you sang for us on the air. And that was on October the 30th of 2014.
Yes, because then we went and trespassed Francis Scott Key's.
At Francis Scott Key's birthplace, yep.
And we had candy.
On Halloween.
Candy. The groundsman gave us candy.
Yeah, that was fun. Oh, those stories that we had from the very beginning. And then that was when I came up to you and I said, "You know what? I got an idea. You went and did this in all 50 states. When I hit 50, I want to go to all 50 states and see if I can do it in the entire year." And then I said, "I got an idea," or both of us came up with, "Hey, why don't we do a state a week on the air?" Do you remember that? And then it was like, we'll celebrate and we'll do them in the order they became states.
In the order that they became states.
States. We started with Delaware, New Jersey, or Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Georgia.
And every morning at 6:30, you would call me every Thursday morning at 6:30, and
that's right.
6:30 my time, and we would talk about the states of the week, and we would talk about what I did or different interesting things. But I think it was usually where I sang, and then after that was over, we did President of the Week, and we talked about all the habits of the presidents and what the weird things they would eat, or the pets that they had, or how they died, different crazy things.
Oh, that's right. We did that. That was 2 years had gone into that, and then but the state thing led up into me then going to every state, and then that's when you said, "Hey, why don't you just eat birthday cake in every state?" And it's like, let's make it a little easier. Let's do cupcakes. And then there was the cupcake that I had to eat in every state. And so it became difficult because I had to then get a cupcake and get it to usually the state sign. And that's where I was trying to do them all in front of the state sign. So I'd always have cupcakes in the car ready to go. And it's like, oh no, now I got to drag everything over here and get it set up just so I can eat a cupcake and get it in the photo.
It was worth it because it's a good video. If anybody has not seen it, it's Phlash Phelps 50, all 50 and 50. And if you type cupcake, right? Get your cupcake video.
Yeah, Phlash Phelps cupcake video. Yeah, that's it. It goes by real quick. It's only about a minute long. And you can watch all the different cupcakes with all the states. I did them in alphabetical order on that one. Yeah, if you look at the all 50 at 50 video, that was done. I had so many. That's about 700 photos that are in that video that I had to keep on cutting down. It's like, oh my gosh, this thing's got to take 11 minutes to go through every state.
And then you've got.
There you go. There's a picture of me in every state. So if you look up, like the California one, I was able to fit them in. That was a lot of work just to do all those. Yeah. Just to be able to show the entire country. How about that?
And it's always like, like the little tiny Connecticut.
Oh yeah. You need to see the big one on the wall. I have that photo, that's actually a picture of the picture on my wall is what that is. That's how I did that.
Oh,
Yeah. So that's a picture of my picture on my wall. That's how I did that.
Okay, because I
Yeah,
could see it now it's a mat, like you matted.
It's matted. Yeah.
Matte. That's not
So if
great.
you look at that is, yeah. So that's how that was done. And then I took it outside of the red shoe here, and then I got enough sunlight on it to take the photo. And I took a whole bunch of different photos, and then that's what it came out. Oh, I got to sneeze. Oh.
Okay. Saluta.
Oh man. Oh gosh. There's something that smells a little different outside of one of these boxes. I don't know which one it is. It's like a perfume smell. I don't know what it is. It's inside of one of these.
I am
Who had the perfume in the one of these? Oh,
cocktail.
Well,
cocktail. Terry. A carrot cake muffin cake cupcake. A carrot cake muffin cupcake in Durham, if I recall. Carrot cake?
When was that?
I don't know. I don't
remember having carrot cake. Oh my gosh, is it? I know we got to try to stay awake until midnight.
I know. Well, I definitely, my husband's probably. I hear a stomach growling.
Oh yeah, you got to go get your pizza. I got to eat.
You're gonna get pizza.
Well, you know where I started this morning? Do you even know? I don't even know if you know where I was this morning when I woke up.
Right?
What's that?
You're in South Carolina. South Carolina.
I was, yeah. Yeah.
So from South Carolina, you got here. You were a little late. We've all forgiven Phlash, I think. And, you know, we got to see the front of your house, which no one would have ever expected. I don't even think you would have expected.
I know. I now know what it is. See, I usually don't see it in the daylight. I remember when I was like that. I would actually leave in the dark and then come back in the dark. By the time I would get back. But now I get a chance to see it since it's kind of fun where you just do this from the road. And there were so many that were like, how are you in Florida doing the show? It's like, I can do it from anywhere. I can get a Wi-Fi signal. That's all I need. I could do it from your house. It's like, but I'm not going to come out to your house probably and do it. But that's what it was. So it was so funny. That guy that kept on telling me, no, you're going to be able to go on. You got it. And then I just grab all
wanting to do is what the thing was.
Yeah. And I didn't want to go too long because I didn't want to start too early because they did have somebody next to me in the room right next to me. Oh my gosh. I didn't tell you about the place I stayed the night before where I could not do the show because I had a listener one day and I had stayed there before. And a listener called me one day and they said, oh my gosh, I'll never stay at this place. It's like, oh man, I stayed there before. I don't remember any issue of being at this hotel. So I always remember this person telling me about it. Well, it was the other night. So it was Monday. I guess it was Monday night. And I'm there on my app trying to figure out where in the world I'm going to stay. And I saw it. And I was like, well, let's see. They have vacant. What the heck? I remember it being good. So all of a sudden I do it and I'm confirmed. I go over to the hotel. And I go in there and there's mass confusion with them trying to get the last person checked in. Like, okay, they're having some issues. Finally, they get me a place and they give me my room and it's like third floor. Well, the elevator, no, just give me the stairs. So I go up in the place and all of a sudden I look and it's like, why does this room not look like it's made up? Have you ever been sent to a room that was not made up?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Especially nowadays, you don't want that.
Yeah. And I'm looking going, one bed's made up. The other one, somebody had taken the entire bedspread, wadded up, and it was on a chair.
Oh.
I was like, what in the world? I'm walking through the room and all of a sudden I saw trash and there was trash in the room.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, this is crazy. So I go all the way back down and I tell them in front of another customer as to what I just saw. And they're like, oh my gosh, we are so sorry. Okay. And they sent me into another room and then I went to the other room and then I went in there and I went, I don't even feel like I want to do the show from here. And I was going to start doing the show from that one, but I said, no, And then I left and I left and went to another one. And then it was like, okay, I feel a little more comfortable doing the show here. But somehow, some of them, if the problem is, and I don't even know what the deal is, Sirius XM does not want to work unless it's a stored internet. I cannot get on the air. You go up and it's as if it's open, even if it's password protected, even on your phone. If it's not on your laptop, password protected, and it says open, if it says secured, I can get it to work. I can get on the air. But Sirius XM has so many. There's 5 passwords to get on the air. So if anybody ever wanted to try to pirate trying to get on, you would, if you knew all 5 passwords, and I have to remember them all, and that's how I get on the air. And people are there. I had one that wrote me that said, "I didn't know you could do it remotely." It's like, I've been doing this remote ever since March 17th. I go, I can't go in the building. I'm not allowed in there. They've turned my key card off. I feel like you almost feel like you don't work there. And then it was so funny today because I did the countdown. We're running right now the top 300, and it just keeps on running over and over. Somebody actually thought I was in there live today. I was like, no. I was like, this is just the recording of the top 300. Yeah. All of us are involved. Pat St. John did his part. Shotgun Tom, Mike Kelly, Dave Heffel, and myself. We all picked different sections to do. So I was heard on the overnight. I was first midnight till 3 a.m. in the Eastern time zone. And even Jean said she woke up to be able to, it's like, you're on the radio. It's like, yeah, I did it on Sunday. So we had the countdown, and then we all go in. It's like, you do this 3 hours, you do this, you do that. And then so I knew which songs I was they're going to be talking into. Yeah, so that that was done. I did that from Tennessee. So when you hear that this weekend, I was in Tennessee doing that whole show. And then I did yesterday's show from Florida. So yeah, I can go anywhere and do it. I'm just amazed I'm about 800, 900 miles back now doing it here, waiting just for midnight. We got 2.5 hours to go.
2.5 hours. 2.5 hours. We've already we've been on there for
all right, so you're
what?
All right, so you're gonna go eat, and then we'll do the Happy New Year. Somehow I still have this. I'm getting tired because I've driven all the way from South Carolina to here.
Yeah, and I have your keys. I have your keys.
Oh yeah, don't give them back to me till tomorrow. I told you I'm not going to drive until next year, and then I'm going to try to fill my map. Because every year, you know what? I do have the listing of how many states I was in the last number of years. So my here you go, 2019. How did I do? There's my 2019 map. Can you see that?
Yeah.
I did better in 2019. Something happened in 2020. It was called where they told us not to go anywhere for a while. And then you had to wait for those openings. Because
you know what would be
you
cool?
heard
if you took because we couldn't. That's why we were upstate, because we couldn't keep driving. But
yeah.
You know what you should do one day? Don't attempt to do it now, but take a map since you started going all 50 states. You should do a map. You should do a poster and the map of every year and all the states that you were in.
Oh, okay. Because I can go back because I've done the photos. I could do it for the last number of years that I've done all the photos, because I can go back and just date the photos. I know exactly where I was, but I even did it for my car. I have a map for each different thing. So this is the map that my car, so this is the Flashmobile that has now 145,000 miles in 2 years. There's the current map. See, my car has not made it into Montana. I have not. It was so close. I could have driven across the border. I was in North Dakota. I was right on the western border. I was on the eastern border of Montana, and I didn't take the car into Montana. My car has made it to Idaho. It's made it to Arizona, Utah, and every state to the east in the last 2 years. But it has not made it to Montana or Nevada, California, Oregon, or Washington, Alaska. But so I have my new one, my 2021 map. It's all blank. I'm going to click off Maryland here, in about 2.5 hours. I'm going to have one state for 2021.
Car is in
And
Utah.
then, yeah, that's one reason I wanted to get back, because over the last 2 days, if I marked off, I think I was in 14 different states over the last week and a half, in the last 9 days.
My dad is going. My dad's going to sleep. He's been watching. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you, Daddy. Happy New Year.
I met your dad, and I did. Hey, I almost went by Myrtle Beach, and on the way back, because Myrtle, not a beach when you're there, but it was a beach, and it was really nice when I met I met him on August the 2nd. I think was the day I met him. Whatever the Sunday was.
Yeah. Yes, we went.
And then your dad brought his car over, the one that used to have a hole in the floorboard that you used to look through.
That's right. And he brought it over for you to see. My uncle completely restored it. 1963 split window Stingray. And if I find a photo of it for you guys,
he engraved your mom's initials on the stick shift.
When he went out with her for the first time, he took her in the car. They went for a ride. So it was their first date. And when he got home from that date, he carved her name in the stick shift, Patty. And he still has that stick shift with her name on it.
Isn't that cool?
He said he never wanted anybody else. He never wanted to take anybody else out. That was it. She was the person that he was going to always drive around in that car. And that's it. Everything is restored in that Corvette. I'll find a picture for you. Anybody out there that wants to see my dad's car. And if you live in the beach area and you hear a loud, well, actually it's not loud anymore. That's the only thing. I used to love it because it was so loud. Yeah.
I don't know if I could find it. It's way back in my photo.
I know I've got it on my Instagram.
I can tell it was on August the 2nd. So if I can go back to if I find a photo from,
there's 119 of you. Wait, I'm trying to go. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, that'd be fun to be able to. Oh my gosh! Oh, I'm only back to October. I take a lot of photos. If you didn't realize, when was this? That was September. Hold on, I'm only in September. What was that trip I did? It was. I went down to Myrtle Beach, but I went somewhere else too.
You at the same time? Were you in? Okay, so here's my dad's car.
Oh, there you go. You got that one.
He put that on it. But that was you took this. You took the photo.
I got it. Oh, I found it. Here you go. I found it here. Okay, here you go. Me and your dad, right there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There it is.
With the car. There's another one. Hold on. Here you go. This is a better one because we did it with the plane.
Yes, my dad loves that plane. And he said that there's a connection. I don't want to say it because I'm probably going to say it wrong. But there's a connection to that plane. I think they took the engine model. I don't know. Dad, if you're still watching.
He's going to bed? He's going to bed this early? He's not going to ring in the new year?
My dad did not sleep late. He goes to bed early.
Yeah, this was early in the morning when we did this.
Yeah, and I called him.
There it is. Yeah, I had the date right. August 2nd. There it is. August 2nd, 2020. Right.
Yeah. I called my dad and I said, Dad, are you up? Phlash is on his way. He's like, of course I'm up.
I was like, is he around? Because I got to leave. I got to get back. And that was one thing I did. It is fun to go through and see some of the things I did over the last just 2020, the 40 different states I was in and the things I took photos of.
You
can't believe it.
You back up your phone? You have it all. You have it on your regular camera too, right?
Most of the other ones are on my regular camera, but I'll do this so I can send something right away. And that's usually what it is. Usually it'll be like, hey, here's where I happen to be right now and sending it out.
Oh wait, I feel like my dad is going to tell me about this engine. I see the little dots on his text, so maybe he's going to explain what I messed up about the.
There you go. Yeah, you can see he's typing for you right now. Man, I wonder if I can go back. I wonder if I can go back to January 2020. What was going on?
I was the busiest I've ever been, traveling around speaking. Now I do everything virtual. But
Isn't it amazing that
I'll tell you. Hold on.
Oh, how about this one? Do you remember when this was in? I copied it over in January, but this was in December. Remember when I met the amazing Kreskin? Yeah, he was trying to read my mind, and he told me, he goes, now when you put that photo up online, say I got nothing. Oh, remember this? Remember, Matt? Remember when Matt and Leslie made me this thing, the 2020?
Yeah. In fact, I saw that when I was going through all the footage, and you were opening that. That's very cool.
I have that on my. By the way, that's on my wall downstairs. That is there. It's one of the coolest things is a sign. Now, what that is Farm Road 2020, because I wanted to do that. And so it was a very nice celebration to be able to do for the year 2020. Who would have known what 2020 was going to be when I was riding on Farm Road 2020?
This is so. I was,
by the way, in Odessa.
I was in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. I was in Southwest Michigan. I was in, then we went back to Wisconsin by that, you know what I'm talking about, the
Madison, one, the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah,
I was thinking on that.
Then I was in Colorado Springs. I was in Dallas.
Oh, yeah.
I was in Dallas again. Then I was in Norfolk, Virginia, Vegas, and poof.
Wow, then it all changed.
Pandemic hit.
Oh my gosh, some of the things I'm looking back at in January. Okay, this is January.
So here's the
other thing.
I'm gonna explain this, and then I feel like my husband's gonna want to eat soon.
That was me with the 2020 sign in the studio. That studio I have not seen since March the 17th.
You haven't been there. So the design part of the dashboard and side vents is what they designed, the Stingray and the Corvette. But so that's all I've got for you guys.
Oh, there you go. Oh, here you go. This is my sunset in Florida. There you go. That was on January the 20th of last year. So yeah, that was when I went over the Hard Rock. This is right before the Super Bowl. Remember the Super Bowl was in Miami? And then the big part of that happened. It was down in Miami, and the Hard Rock is built to look like a guitar, like that. Remember that?
Yes.
Yeah, that was when I went down and did those photos. These are all my Florida photos. Oh, and we were talking about Joe Castiglione of the Red Sox. This is when he had me show up down at JetBlue Park, and there's the Green Monster right behind me. This is the one at JetBlue, right there. He had me on the field, and then he had a really cool thing that this is one of the greatest players out there, and I know they're talking about will he be a Red Sox anymore? And he's one of the greatest out there. Talk about a guy who can catch anything. Jackie Bradley Jr. was hanging out with me. He was cool. Oh. He's a great guy, and he was so good. This guy goes by the name Phlash. So he wanted a picture of Phlash and Phlash together of the Red Sox. That was so cool. He just had me in there with all the guys. I couldn't believe all the superstars that were hanging out down there with the Red Sox. That was fun. Yeah. So what a recap of a year when you just go through your phone photos and go, oh my gosh, I can't believe what was going on before they told us to all stay home. And
everybody, I think everybody was having a year. I've heard everybody that I talked to is always saying there was so much going on. And then everything just stopped. But hopefully,
pretty incredible.
2021, everybody. Yeah. I think Terry, I'm just going to have him order the pizza. I'm going to text him. He's in the house somewhere, but I'm going to text him.
Oh my gosh.
We do a walk there, Terry.
Wow, the flashback of seeing all the things that went on earlier. Oh my gosh, I forgot. You know, so much has happened to the city of Nashville. Do you remember when they had the tornadoes and I went down right at the tornado time?
Yes. Yep.
Here's
Wow.
a picture of all the. Here's a picture of me down there with the destruction
Yeah,
that went on, and this was right before we were told to stay home. This was March 14th. This was that weekend, and it happened right before. There's the destruction that was there in Nashville while I was down there, and then I remember that they're like, they're not going to tell me to go home, and next thing you know, they were on the phone and going, no, you got to get back, and you got to make sure you go get all your equipment that you're going to need. Like, I'm not going to let that happen. And I was so shocked. And they said, now take all this, go home and figure out how to put it together. Figure out how to build a studio to go on the air. And it's like, oh, this is great. And you know what my big thing was? I can just go anywhere and do the show. And then I was like, oh, no, but stay home. It's like, you just gave me a chance to be able to go anywhere and do the show, and now you told me to stay home. And then finally it was, oh, no, well, you can get out and go do whatever you want. And so they've been shocked that I was like, yep, I've done shows from all over the country now. That was the first time in Florida doing a show since 1989. If you read that story, that when I worked there in 1989, that the boss, there was a guy that was really weird because the guy who was on the air after me left, and he this other radio station up in Montgomery, Alabama. And I went up to Montgomery and I met him again. And next thing you know, he knew that he was going to replace me. They already talked to him. They said, look, we're going to fire Phlash, and you come on down. He was already there and he was ready to go. At the instant they said I was fired, then they told him, they said, we need you to bring this station back down to earth, is what they told him. So he told me that story later. So I get fired and I go into a number of different radio stations. Well, I got hired at this one in 1995. So this is now 6 years later. Here's the fun story about it. And the boss that brought me into Rochester, New York, he goes, hey, guess who works here in town? And I said, I don't know who. He goes, the guy who had to bring your station back down to earth, the guy who replaced you, who didn't tell you that you were being fired, and he replaced you. And he goes, I got an idea. Let's go over and have him wait on us while we have our interview. So the boss up there in Rochester books the hotel, and who comes over to wait on us? The guy who replaced me, because I was fired. Can you imagine that that's your new job? You're waiting on tables. Now you're waiting on the boss of the radio station and the guy that you had to replace 5 years ago. And that was it. That was the last time I saw him, but what a funny story that was.
Yeah, that's crazy. And then you work for Satellite, which is not down to earth.
Yeah, I know. And another boss told me, he goes, your show's like a cartoon. That's what he told me. Yeah. And it's like, your show's just a cartoon. That's why he told me that. And then somebody else told me, they go, cartoons are some of the highest rated shows out there. So that's a compliment. It wasn't from him. But that's how he looked at it.
Oh, well, listen.
All right. Well, a happy New Year.
All of there's still 121 of you. So we want to wish you all a very happy. Thanks for hanging with us and hearing all these stories. See, what happens is a lot of you that log off, you don't get to hear all this after show 2 hours after the show ended stuff. But we want to
usually we've already shut it off and we've been having conversation.
Yes. This is basically
usually the way it works. Yeah.
But so I want to wish you all a very happy, safe, healthy New Year. We'll give you updates about when the next show will be, but until then, thank you all so much for always tuning in. Thanks for just all of your support, like we mentioned before. And I don't know, this is it's turning into the talent thing. I'm not going to do that to myself. I'm just going to end the broadcast.